When the humble viewer graced to stream along with crazy of grizzlebees, along came this song. From when the red bear fought a silver-tongued devil, his army of bullshit at his word did they revel. They came after me with masterful deceit, broke down my IP, they kicked in my teeth, while the deaf man's horns gave us mighty creeps, and so cried the twitcher, he can be bleed. Toss a coin to your twitcher, all that in a live stream, all that in a live stream, oh. Toss a coin to your twitcher, big up the community. At the edge of your jewel, fight the mighty horde that bashes and breaks you, plays adverts for Noir. He thrust every law far back on the floor, got banned for his show, but came back for more. He got wild as a pest, copyright protest. He loves his community, so give him the rest. His tale, our champion prevailed, defeated the Dapper Man, now born into man. Toss a coin to your Twitcher, all that in your live stream, all that in your live stream, oh. Toss a coin to your Twitcher, pick up the community.
This is a story about an ordinary teddy bear. When he was made, they found something wrong with him and threw him away like a piece of rubbish into an old dark storeroom. Then, from outer space, a spotty man brought him to life with his cosmic dust. He took him to a magic cloud where Mother Nature gave him special powers. That bear became Super Ted.
We out here. Oh yes, we are. It's quite early. I'm not feeling shouty, I'm feeling very tired, but cheers. We're out here. I nearly saw Mr. Paul Powell earlier today. He wanted me to help him move a mattress from one place to another place around Neon. But he did it on his own. He's a strong boy. Consequently, I've still got that Liverpool Cup, which I've been meaning to give him for, well, I guess since December. Oh well, it is what it is. You might show his face at some point, you never know. As it is, I don't imagine there'll be too many people through tonight because of the earlier start time. Well, that gives us the opportunity to just kind of stay focused on the game. Except for Rita, who's here. Hello, Rita. Literally just saying I don't expect there to be anyone in here. The fuck you... Oh, no, it's this. Ugh. I remember why I gave up yesterday now. I couldn't deal with all of this fuckery.
Convenient. I mean, this is clearly a thing. But who knows how much longer this will take if I interrupt the, not a good idea.
What am I supposed to fucking do?
The brightness.
Oh, Harriet's here as well.
Potato
Still in the
shape
audience. Unbelievable.
calling me.
By the way, Martini's great success yesterday. A great success. She didn't finish hers, obviously, and was like, I'm tired, I'm going to bed. But she was very pleased to see them. I went through and was making them, shaking the shit out of the thing, and she came through like, what the fuck is going on? Because of all the noise from loads of ice smashing about. And she was like, wait, what? Poured them out. Realised I didn't make enough. Had to make more. And she realised that the one I'd got for myself afterwards was bigger than hers, so she wanted to swap. And then she tried mine, and she was like, no, that tastes different. I was like, no, it doesn't, though. She's like, no, it does. Taste that one and tell me that tastes the same or whatever. So I did. I was like, yep, that's the same. She's like, it's not. I was like, it literally came from a bottle. I didn't make this. And she was like, ah. Hilarious. You got to go in like 7 minutes. Choir? You sing in a choir? Well, like church choir or... we're going to need more details.
The brightness.
So, what do I need to...
Heal him.
Heal him. Okay, what do we have? A label and a knuckle duster. Okay, I can do stuff in this. I can take the mummy costume, right? I can bandage him up.
I suppose I can use these as
Yeah.
makeshift
Right, we see.
bandages.
We're on this. We're on this.
Anything to get this over with faster.
Right, let's see if this does the job or it's more fuckery afoot.
There we go, Sammy. You're all batched up.
No, just like social thing in your
Just like
town.
your old self.
Did it meet some new people since you moved here from London? Fair enough. She said heal him.
I don't feel so good. It's time to touch the light. Sammy, you rest now.
Did he just die a second time? Wait, I forgot. I don't care. What now?
We need evidence to bring J-Cray to build justice. Search the crime scene, dearie. There's got to be something.
Depending on when you stream, so I might be back later. Well, depends on what time you're back, because I might be done quite early.
No,
I'm not even sure there should be that much of this game left. This is our
it's
6th
very
stream,
important
is it
that
not?
You help me. Nobody else can. You have to stay with me until this is fully solved. Why? What if the murderer came back?
Alright,
I'm not sure why this is
whatever.
happening, because she did a phone call and I thought we were going to get in trouble, but instead we're doing this weird shit here.
Oh, look. A cheese grater. Could this be a clue? Oh, I wonder.
It must be. Look on the side. There's a maker's stamp.
It's just so much talking.
This cheese grater was made by Snout Boggle Industries.
Such slow
But
talking
how can
at that.
Be? As you know, my dear, as we all know,
Fucking long-ass day at work tomorrow.
Fenwick Snout Boggle only makes utensils for the very wealthy. There's no
I'm
way
hoping there's going to be
Sammy
minimal
could
shop
have
floor
afforded
shit, because I'm on
high-end
a
cheese
7:45
grater like
until
this on his potato
9:30 at night
salary.
shift.
Must be the murder
Which you'll
weapon.
note
There's only one villain that would dare wield it with
I can't
such
do math. It's over
impunity.
13 hours, right? That's
This
maths,
is
at least.
proof that Cheese Grater Bill has returned.
Yes, naturally.
But, alas! Oh, no. How will we find out where he is? There's only one thing for it, dearie. We'll have to confront Snoutboggle directly. We'll make him squeal.
Let's...
This way, dearie.
Right, so now it's on to scene 2.
Snoutboggle, oh, you rotter. You fiend. Sammy's dead, and I know you're involved.
So much talking.
Tell me what you know about Cheese Grater Bill, or else I'll give you up.
My shoulder hurts. What
right
the
up
fuck?
the old Finagle Alley. B, you idiot, old.
Took Sam for
poor
breakfast
son.
this morning, right?
How dare you accuse
Nothing too
me
extravagant.
of
We went to the
evil
Hungry
dieting?
Horse down in New
Can
Brighton.
you see how much money I have?
And
Of course,
it
I'm
was
innocent.
bizarre
As innocent
because a
as
robot brought us
thieving
our food.
chambermaid. Why,
I shit you not. It was all like a wee in Japan or some shit. This fucking wheelie thing came over and went, hello, and Sam shat herself.
One too, dearie.
Like, I am
Get
fucking
him,
robot
tell us
face.
where Cheese Grater Bill is.
Turns around. Like, take your food. I wouldn't mind, but there's no point in it because a waitress flanked the robot the whole way and then took the food off the robot and put it on a table. It's like, what's the fucking point in you? Why are you here? It was very high-tech and very pointless.
You know stuff. Gimme.
You cannot prove nothing.
Do I have the grater? Here's the grater.
Behold, a cheese grater.
You see this, you sassy hornflogger? It's got your name all over it.
Actually, the name's just in the corner.
Yeah, Cheese Grater.
There was a huge plate, you know, because it was a Hungry Horse for breakfast, right? Had 4 sausages or something.
Why, there
4
must be
bacon, 4 hash brown.
cheese graters in this
All the
city.
other shit.
The poor are
3
simply
pieces of
riddled
toast.
with la grater du fromage.
And I thought, no, I won't
You'll
be able to do
never pin
that.
on
So I went the
me.
next one down, which had
You
like 2
must
sausages and 3
no
bacon.
choice.
Add black pudding to that one to get a black pudding. So I did, obviously.
Where Bill is
Sam chucked an extra sausage on there, so
theory-eyed.
3 sausages
I
and
know he does.
only the 1 piece of toast. And I thought to myself when I'd done,
We? You mean
and
me?
then eaten some of Sam's,
You would, dearie.
probably could have had the big one.
I'm
And next time I
so
fucking
poor
will.
and old and poor.
You want to see that fucking robot coming at me again? I wasn't listening to anything here. Are we not done?
I have said my piece. Get these filthy poor paws away from moi. We can gab later.
Ugh.
You leave my morning juice alone, swan.
Ooh, smells like it would burn my tongue off. Do you grate your ice, too?
Grated ass? Like the filthy proletariat? If I had a monocle, you beastly savage, it would have dropped.
Yes, morning juice. Akin to Jesus juice, I imagine. I don't know what to do. I mean, I assume I've got to get something out of the place again, but I wasn't paying attention. Are we meant to be improving the drink? Oh, I just hit him. Okay, sure. Let's punch him. Her missions are so much easier because it fucking directly tells you what to do. Oh, I've killed him.
It will take more than that to make me talk.
He's dead.
Really? More than the loss of your head.
I feel like we've almost broken him, dearie. Again.
We've very clearly broken him quite a lot, actually, but sure.
No, please, s'il vous plaît, not the toes, or the hands, or the split. All right, I'll tell you everything.
Hurry up, then.
Cheese Grater Bill is forming la gang. A gang. He's got big ambitions. Soon, nobody will be able to buy cheese in this city without Bill getting a slice.
I was thinking about making mac and cheese for tea tonight. And then I thought that would be far too much effort, and I'm not sure if the cheese is still in date. So I resolved to have nothing.
I mean, that is implied.
Truly a monster.
I ate once today. What
Where
more
is
do you
he,
need?
I wonder? Could it possibly be in this suspiciously dark area next to us?
I ate like 6 Doritos before as well.
Jamais. All right, you can
Totally healthy stuff.
He's holed up at the old Cheddar House near the old train tracks. Oh, dearie, you did it. We've tracked
Mac and
Bill
cheese over
down.
nothing. Well, yes,
Time
obviously,
to
but
face this
effort.
curdled villain and avenge dear Sammy.
It's not whether it's
When we
mature, it's
started
whether
this
it's
journey all
growing
those
mold
minutes
that
ago,
I'm concerned
I
about.
hardly believed we'd ever get here.
To the Cheddar House.
We got the cheese weeks ago, and it's not been
to
touched
the
for a while,
place,
so I have to
or
assume it needs
wherever.
throwing away. I've just not really been in the fridge because, as you know, I tend to eat.
There he is, standing villainously.
But the trouble is, I'd like to make my mac and cheese from scratch,
No,
so it's
he's
just
brought
it's so much
every
effort
cheese
making a
grater in
roux.
town. If we get too close,
The key to an excellent
he'll
roux
shred
for
us.
a cheese sauce, by the way, is to put a
horror.
shit ton of mustard powder in with the flour.
Last
Trust the brother on
cheese
this.
grater, Bill, you've scraped your
Mustard
last
powder.
rind.
I thought I was
Too
nuts,
late,
right?
B.
Putting mustard
Maybe
powder in
if
my
you
cheese
weren't so
sauce.
poor, you'd have gotten
But I
here
swear,
faster.
it
When
makes
the
it
train
better. It makes it
arrives, I'm
cheesier.
gonna load it up with
And then
jam
one time,
and
I
drive it
happened to
straight into
catch
town, see?
a part of the
There'll
Hairy
be as
Bikers
much
episode,
cheese as anyone
and
could
Mandem
want,
was like,
but not
put
a
some mustard powder in
single grater to cut with,
in the
see?
cheese sauce, and it really brings out the cheesiness. And I was like,
Monster.
fuck it, I knew I was right.
Beast couldn't even devise such a plan. I cannot.
There's some overweight hairy guy
The people deserve
on a
better.
bike, motorbike,
They deserve Gouda.
knows what I'm talking
Stop
about,
him, dearie.
then it
By
must be
any
right.
means necessary.
Okay.
You've seen that too, see? Not alone in this. And good news, I've not been listening to this either.
Ah, yes. The utterly deadly Tiny Train Express. Are we done?
Tie him up. We can't let him escape to enact his evil plan.
Okay,
Really?
right, so we're going to need a rope now, aren't we? How does anyone else make their mac and cheese? Because like I said, I make a roux. If you don't know what a roux is, it's simply melt some butter. Don't get it too hot so it starts bubbling, because that's bad. Keep your pan above the heat so it melts nicely. Put some flour in so you get like some doughy ball. Slowly add a little bit of milk, whiskey, until it's all blended in. A little bit more milk, whiskey, and just proceed doing that for 1,000 years. This is why I don't like doing it, because it just takes forever. And then cunt in a load of grated cheese. Again, bit by bit, otherwise it can get quite clumpy. But you got to let it cook out for a while as well to get rid of the taste of the flour, which is obviously a fucking main ingredient to make it. And it's just, oh god, there's so much effort. You can make your macaroni on the side while that's happening, because I mean that's as simple as putting macaroni into a pan with some fucking water and boiling it, isn't it? Salt it if you like. And whack it all into a casserole dish or something. Shitload more cheese over the top and in the oven. Until that cheese is all melted and is like kind of golden and crispy. Delicious. Anyway, I need this rope. I said I need this rope. Is the rope not an option? Shit, a dick, son.
I'd look very I really have no need to.
Can we get more of this?
Don't want to take too much. The whole thing could unravel. Like Bee's mind.
Crispy breadcrumbs on top is good. I've done that before. It can be really good if you mix that shit in with the cheese. It can make it really nice and crunchy. You want to know another fucking pro tip? If you're making a tuna pasta bake, right? Like just, a home pride sauce jar jobby. You know when it's at the bit where it's like, cover this in cheese? Don't just cover it in cheese. This might sound a little bit far out, but trust me. Get 1 or probably 2 bags of salt and vinegar crisps. Crush them up in the bag. Toss that shit over with the cheese. Same effect as the breadcrumbs, but salt and vinegary. And it works really well because it's a tuna pasta bake. The more you know. Cheese, food of the gods. Absolutely. Or a gratin, yes. I tell you what, I fucking love Dauphinoise potatoes. Aren't they the truth? Get them in a good restaurant. Magnificent. Can you make them at home? Can you fuck? Oh my god, my mum used to do that with Chris when we were kids. It's got to be specific. It can't be ready salted or some cheese and onion shit. It's got to be salt and vinegar. For me, at least. I'm telling you. Salt and vinegar crisps. Crushed up. With the cheese at part. of your pasta bake. Now, the thing is, it can go a little bit soggy, the crisps, on occasion, but that's fine. That's because you've used shitloads of cheese, and if there's shitloads of cheese, you're not going wrong at all. Then my brother tried to recreate it a few years ago, but with Monster Munch. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's just given me a fucking wonderful idea. Hear me out. You know when you're making chicken wings, right? If you do the whole flour, egg wash, breadcrumbs, if you crushed up a shitload of Monster Munch, I bet that would be fucking phenomenal. You know, instead of the breadcrumbs. For fried chicken. Yeah, man. Yeah, boy. That would be the truth. I've seen people do it with Doritos. It never occurred to me to use Monster Munch, but it fucking has now. Yes, Monster Munch. Damn it, I've got to go, but enjoy the stream and your new cooking ideas. It's a shame that you won't be here to enjoy them. Remember, you can always check back on the Twitch VOD later, or the YouTube, where the BRBs, assuming I have any, will be edited down really concisely now. See you later, have a good sing-song. What are you singing? Assuming you're even still here, because I'm aware that we've actually kept you 6 minutes longer than you were supposed to be here. We'll have to find out later, won't we? We'll not just do this.
Not yet, my...
Well, where's the fucking Rupert, you daft old bitch?
Quick, dear! He's getting away!
No, he isn't. He really isn't.
I can't do anything more to him. Ooh, it's barely propped up. It'll fall down if I mess with
What
it.
songs do you reckon she sings in this choir? Growing up as the son of a vicar, I was naturally in the church choir. To the point that I actually had to go and do an exam once upon a time in a cathedral. Just me, on my own, with a guy playing the piano and a guy testing me. So I could get the next award up. You see, in a church choir, right, there are certain awards that you get just naturally through the church bit, which is you start with a light blue one, then there's a dark blue one, and then finally is the red one. But then, for anything after that, you have to do exams. The first one is the Dean's Award, and it's a bigger medallion bit and a thicker ribbon, and the ribbon is green. And I think after that it's a purple and a silver, or a silver and a purple. Can't remember the order, because I never went that far. I'd actually left the fucking choir by the time I went to do this exam, so I have no idea why I ended up doing it. But I did, and I got the fucking award. It's around here somewhere. I think it's upstairs. Every year it pops up on my Facebook memories, because one of the old lads that was also in the choir was like, yo, I found this, tagged me in it. I was like, shit son, I've still got mine. Found it, replied with a picture. Not sure which songs yet, as it's a new term there, but I'll let you know next time. Fantastic. Yes, the Great Jesus Award. It had nothing to do with Jesus, it was all about the singing. I mean, obviously the song's about Jesus, Jeebus Christo and whatnot, but I don't know. Even now I still kind of have favourite hymns for the odd occasion that I might be in a church, which is, as I've said previously, in fact quite recently I think, Midnight Mass. Never missed a Midnight Mass, ever, except for that one year where my dad was busy having a big cancer moment. So we had a Midnight Mass in the house, which was fine because my dad's a vicar, obviously, and he had a home communion kit, so we just did one in the crib. And presumably there may not have been one around COVID, or was there? I can't remember. Either way, outside of COVID, I've never missed one since I was 10 years old. So I've been midnight massing. This year will be my 27th year of midnight massing, because we have a tradition, you see. When I was 10, it was my first midnight mass, and it was decided that when we got home after midnight mass, because technically it would be Christmas Day, I could open my fucking presents. And I was like, sick guy. And we had salmon sandwiches and pork pies with Bucks Fizz as a lovely snack when we got home. So I got home, salmon sandwich, pork pie, could get fucking out of here because I don't like pork pies. Bucks Fizz, very Moorish. Open my fucking presents up. What have I got? Sonic and Knuckles for the Sega Mega Drive. Fuck yes, straight on that shit, guy. Absolutely fantastic. And it was a tradition that I've kept up ever since. Midnight Mass. Always buy the pork pies, even though I won't eat them. Might eat the meaty bit inside. That jelly, though. Ugh. The pastry's generally shit and all in it. Pork pie, salmon sandwiches, and fucking Bucks Fizz. Every year. And open presents. Except Sam decided that we should stop doing the presents bit because it ruined it. As far as she was concerned. Because there was nothing to do the next morning. So what we've done is we found a happy medium. We'll open one present, and then we'll do the rest in the morning and with the kids and whatnot. By the way, I won at Christmas today. I know it is only the 14th of September, but I decided I'm going to get Christmas out of the way for Sam. So I've just been absolutely rinsing PayPal credit today. And I've officially won Christmas, and I've told her as much. It's like, you can't, there's no point in even trying. Last year I was shit at Christmas because I was super poor. This year I've decided I've got PayPal credit, who gives a shit? I won't tell you what I've got, just on the off chance that she's in the stream, hiding somewhere, or checks her VOD. I know she's checked our VODs before. But trust me, I fucking won. To the point where I don't even need to think about buying anything more. I can do that. Let me see. Get my DM game on. I did screenshot it to consult with peers earlier. And there we go. Got a text off the boy before I've just read it. You're streaming early. Shame I won't be able to watch because I'll be delayed about years. Right, I'm still trying to find a rope, aren't I? And presumably I can't leave.
Oh, as much as I might want to, I need
Brilliant.
answers before I leave.
See, because she likes the thing, and the design, I think, is going to be an absolute fucking win. I think I've won. I think I have absolutely won. I have since found out that she is aware of this item, though. Through a mutual friend of ours, who I consulted. After the purchase, I was like, on a scale of 1 to 10, how much have I won? And she was like, I've told her about these before. And I was like, oh no. Can we use a cape?
I don't need either of those.
I believe she would be pleased muchly. Well, I hope so. Oh god, I've got no idea what to do. Where there is no rope around here. Can I take these bandages back? Yes. Yes, I can.
Oh, more bandages.
Oh, you're alive again, are you?
Tell my potatoes I love them. Oh.
Oh well.
Cool. Right, I'm glad we fucking worked that one out.
No! You trapped me! My plan is ruined!
That is very clearly a rope.
So, are we done, Bee?
No, we need to run him over with the train.
Dearie, time to deliver the justice he deserves.
I'm waiting for this train to just fall straight off the tracks. Jesus. Best bit of the whole game. Ah, didn't even fall off.
Okay, so we're
They took
done
notes
here?
from Ant-Man for that,
Time for
didn't
my
they?
thing?
Have you seen Ant-Man? There's a fucking fantastic scene where Ant-Man and the antagonist are both small and they're fighting on a train set.
If I was
And this
Puddles,
fucking,
what would I do
because they're
then?
tiny, this
Well,
to them
I'll leave the
gigantic
train
Thomas the
until it
Tank
short
Engine
circuits,
fucking train is
probably
coming
won't
for
go
them,
from
and they're like, ah! And then it just hits something, goes,
weird train cat.
tips
I'm
over.
just gonna
Fucking
swing away and
brilliant,
go
best
check
bit of
out
the
your
movie.
hiring record. See, no need to do anything. I got this. See you later.
I'll try and find it on YouTube to show you, but honestly, I could do without the hassles of having Marvel try and shut my channel down.
Woohoo! This is the worst record keeping I've seen since Cuddle's desk. Lemur suit. Koala suit. milk suit?
And we know the milk suit one.
Aha! Mouse suit. And the last person to rent it was... Whiskers. But these aren't names. They're just random sentences.
All right, code breaking. Let's do it.
That one I know, actually. And that one... Oh, wait, that one too. Oh!
What?
Dearie, what are you doing? Those are my private records. Put that down. Get your dirty
Oh, you should have
paws
taken a
off
fucking
my
picture.
things.
Sorry, I mean, thank you. Brilliant. I need to
Wait,
go.
why didn't we just do that the whole time she was in
Also,
there?
I
We
know
could
you're a
have just
secret
looked at them
millionaire.
and have
If
fucked
you ever
off.
want to put your money to good use, you can give a donation to Nutter Butter Investigations. It's a worthwhile cause, Kate. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Excellent selling. That's the way I sell my channel. You got more money than me.
Sir,
Help.
Cuddles.
Toss a coin to your Twitcher.
Shush.
See?
Hey, Tabby.
Simple.
Not too loudly.
It's an excellent cause. Okay,
As
bye.
always, resting. We stayed up late talking about Max Full Power. Well, I mean, I guess I did most of the talking.
Oh, she's still here?
Yes. Why would you say it like that?
I guess because she
Never
might
mind,
fancy
sir.
you.
I got what we need, despite Beatrice. The owner of the costume shop, one of the make Therodons. Please don't ask for details. It's too soon for me to relive it.
Oh, Tybalt aunt. Yikes. He made her sound pretty mad. But you found out who rented the Mousezilla suit, right?
Not directly. Beatrice's records were terrible, but she did have papers naming all the suits she has. And apart from Mousezilla, get this, she also rents out a milk suit.
Oh, Duncan, of course! He rents his suit from a suit rental shop. That monster.
What? No, sir. I don't think that... never mind. It means that Duncan is probably Mousezilla.
Oh, of course, yeah, that would make sense. Of
Sorry,
course
just
he'd
to
get
read
all
the
the
comment
suits
aloud.
from the suit. Was his name on the list of
Railroad.
renters?
That's
I've
just
read it
it,
about
sir.
40 times at this
Wasn't.
point.
The page just had a long list of random phrases written down. Or so I thought until I got to the end. The very latest entry? A gentle cat in the
I really need
desert.
this black pudding.
His real
After
name
having
is
breakfast
a
today,
gentle cat in the
and the black
desert.
pudding being kind of disappointing like it always tends to be.
Crisis in the city
No one can
has
do black
really
pudding the way I can do
got
black pudding.
A lot about out of control.
It seems that
No,
most people
sir.
get
When I
black pudding
saw
and
that,
chuck
I
it in a deep fat
double-checked all
fryer.
the other phrases on the
No,
list
put it
and
under the
remembered some
grill,
of them from
you
my
fucking
trip to the
Philistine.
university. They were all film titles. Then I remembered you saying that Duncan seems to have a scrambled memory.
Understatement of the year.
Right. So think about it, sir. A cat with memory issues who sells drugs on the side and rents a suit from the same place every time to do it.
Exactly.
Now, this next bit is conjecture, right?
You had that shit
but from what I
where
know from
you might go out for breakfast. You can
friends,
tell because it's super
drug
crispy.
dealers literally always
nothing
have a
soft
password
about
you need
it.
to know before they'll sell to you.
That black pudding to be a bit soft,
yeah,
you
the
know.
cat at the Emporium mentioned he needed a password when he dealt.
This is why I really need to try this black
Yes,
pudding that you
I
fucking
knew
sold
it.
me on.
And those get changed often for security, I bet.
We fry it from
whoever
time to
gives
time, that's
Duncan
not
the
bad.
stuff to sell probably hammers the past.
You know what I used to like when I was a kid? Because my mum used to do it, and my mum's been dead for coming up 18 years, I think.
Instead of his name, as
Yes,
if
18 years
They're
this
stuck in
October.
his head, Tabby. You genius. The fluff supplier
Is,
uses film titles as
just-
phrases. That's well.
Slices of potato,
actually,
fried.
How does that help?
a gentle cat in the desert, sir. I think we went
They were small, so
completely
presumably
down the wrong
new
path.
potatoes just sliced and
Edgar wasn't
fried up.
looking into his
Nice.
father's past. He'd figured out the current passphrase.
And he had a meeting scheduled.
My former
with the
favourite place to
bachelors
eat
for
that
that
doesn't
same
do good food
day.
anymore, which is a damn shame.
With
For
the
breakfast, at least,
photo
I mean.
And the passphrase.
My favourite breakfast joint
He was
used to be a
gonna
place
give
called the
them
Coffee
both
Roast.
to
It was
the
in Liskeard.
Cachemires.
Then they
They've
moved
been able
to
sell
a
track
place
for
in
Duncan, figure out who
Vale
was
Park.
supplying him. Someone must
Good
have
for them, though.
decided they didn't want that
But
to
then
happen.
their chef got sick at some
Sir,
point,
we don't
and it's not
know
been the
how
same since.
often the passphrase
Like, they
changes,
stopped doing
and might
breakfast
already have.
entirely
We
for a
need to
while.
capitalize on this
But it
immediately.
used to be phenomenal.
Right. I
You
need
go
to
in,
find
they had
Duncan.
shitloads
If
of
the
different coffees. There was
passphrase
always a
really
coffee of
is
the
only
week
thing he can
or
remember,
something.
perhaps I
So just
can
get
jolt some more information
coffee of the
out
week,
him with it.
straight black,
I'll
no
go try
sugar.
and find him right now. Great work, Tabster. Really.
I got that off Krusty.
Oh,
It's something I
and
did for
if
quite a while.
Desiree
I've since started
wakes up,
introducing sugar
tell
back
her
into
she
my
can
diet because I'm a
stay
bit of a
as long as
cunt.
she needs, and
And milk, for that
see
matter.
her when I get back.
But yeah, it used to be fucking great in there. And you got a slice of Ulster fry on their breakfast as well. It was fucking brilliant. The mushrooms were like garlic mushrooms as well, and in a little dish. They had a little little dish, and there was another little dish that had the beans in it. It was very pretty to behold. So hard to get a really good all-round breakfast. Well, I'm telling you, that one in the Hungry Horse wasn't bad. The sausages were a bit weird. They were kind of like, they were good. Like the outside, the skin bit was good, but inside it was kind of this weird mush. So you could tell it wasn't a quality sausage. Everything else was pretty fire, to be honest. Beans were a bit cold. Mushrooms were a bit cold, which was disappointing. The sausages also were actually a bit cold. Hash browns were fucking molten lava, however. So we couldn't decide if they'd cooked some bits in the fryer and then plated them and gone, oh shit, we need to do these bits as well, and then just left them there under a heat lamp or something, or if the sausages and whatnot were just kept in a bain-marie, and the bain-marie was not at a good fucking temperature. Anyway, I wasn't listening, because I was too busy talking about breakfast foods. This fucking book's getting a bit full, innit? Looks like, right, so we've established it's Duncan. Looks like Duncan has been using suits as a disguise for his drug-dealing side job. Tisk, time to confront him and get some answers. He must be in the city somewhere. Has he gone back to his normal scene, do you reckon? I mean, that's got to be the first port of call, hasn't it? No, he's not here. The fire's still going, though, so that's great news, because it's been on fire for a day now. Watery, lukewarm mushrooms are the worst. I am not a fan of mushrooms, full stop. Unless I've made them. I'm very good at mushrooms. If you want mushrooms with your steak dinner, I am the guy for the mushrooms. I start the mushrooms first. Yeah. That's the first thing that goes on. And I take fucking ages cooking a steak dinner when I'm doing it at home. So these mushrooms could be cooking for quite some time. But the trick is, I get all my mushrooms, big fuckers, right? If you get your regular fucking, well, close cut mushroom, they'll be at least half the size by the time I'm done with them, right? I put them in a saucepan with a load of water and like half a pat of butter and just leave that shit to cook like that. So you're kind of boiling the mushrooms, but all that butter's getting in there and they reduce. And they by the end, right, they taste like meat. Actual fucking meat. And if you really want to get sexy with it, you can take some of the steak juice afterwards and cunt that in with them as well. Trust me on this. Trust me. Do you reckon? Yeah, I was going to say, do you reckon he might be down there, but he's just here.
Well, well.
Snow jumble?
Enough lies, Duncan. Do you see any snow around here? And the jumble? Ha! As if the cats of this city have time for jumble sales when they're cowering in fear from giant mice.
Laptop?
Don't try to distract me, Duncan. I know the truth. You are Mousezilla.
Give it a shot and let me know what you think.
Kipper.
I mean, a packet of mushrooms isn't expensive. You could just try it. Get some mushrooms tomorrow. Load of water, half a pat of butter, salted butter. Salted fucking butter. So let that shit cook. Until all of the water is fucking evaporated away. And they're basically just sizzling around. You can finish them in the oven, if you like. If you think they've gotten to a reasonable sort of state in the pan, transfer them out, whack them in the oven for a hot minute. It'll be great.
I know.
How much water? I don't fucking use measurements.
From inside a mausoleum while dressed as Mousezilla. Duncan,
Just
the old
enough.
trick in the
Put your mushrooms in a
I
saucepan
don't think it's
and
Nip
cover
you're
them with water,
handing
just so
out
they're covered.
either.
Yeah,
Who's your supplier?
they'll float, obviously.
The
but
thems?
enough so they're
Alfonso.
covered and maybe a touch more on
Bartholomew?
top of that.
Huh? Cough up a
Half a
name,
pat of butter.
Duncan.
Drumble Slam Aquafox.
Your little show
These
won't
white
work
mushrooms
on me
will
this
end up
time, boyo.
really,
I'm done
like, dark
indulging
brown
your
by the
little
time you're done.
act. In fact,
That's what I'm
I've
going
got
for.
something to say to
And
you.
obviously, like I said, they'll be like half the size.
Do you like
But they
films,
will be like
Duncan?
meat.
I do.
And they will
And
taste
I recently
divine.
saw a gentle cat in the desert.
Brief understood. Fantastic.
Wow, Whiskers! He can really move when he wants to.
Yeah, but he's leaving a
Where'd he
trail. Oh, new areas.
go? Ramon. I
Ramon.
told Duncan the passphrase, and he fled to a junkyard. I followed his leaking milk trail here. That suit sure holds a ton of milk.
Why would he put the milk
Anyway,
in the
let's
soup
find
with
out
him?
what secrets he's hiding here.
Fucking weird freak. Right, what do we got? Lots of things. That's just the city. Let's look at... Oh, the declaring machine!
Ramon, it's real. The declawing machine. It's horrible.
The real question here, Rita, is when are you going to try this? Because I'm going to need to know.
Fear. What sort of sadistic
I'm going to need to know
the show here?
When you're doing it,
who could ever sink to this level?
how the process is working for you, and what the results are. Because I don't think anyone else does mushrooms like this. I mean, I did get the idea from a place I used to work, but that was just simple prep. They didn't do it to my extremes. They were prepping it, and then I think they finished the mushrooms like probably in a deep fryer. But oh yeah, importantly, don't cut the mushrooms. Obviously, put them in as they are. We're not talking sliced mushrooms here. Fuck that noise. If you slice the mushroom first, you'd end up with mushroom crisps, I imagine, by the end of it. Soon, Sensei.
It removes claws, not tongues, but it's still got sharp metal edges and an aura of dread.
I'm going to have to click all these again.
I don't want my claw.
Oh, that'll do. Right. Shack, door, window, post. There might be more stuff over there. Let's have a look at the shack.
A shoddy-looking shack straight out of a horror movie. And the door seems stable.
I might have to go to the shop and buy more beer.
Works inside.
I thought early start, early dart.
This whole
I'm probably not
thing
going to stream
looks
that
like
long.
a set from
I've only got 2
Tetanus
beers in the fridge.
5,
That'll probably
so
be
I
enough.
should not
It's
let
never
my
going to be
tongue
enough,
go
Joe,
near
you idiot. I wonder how much lecky I've got on the meter, actually. I've been meaning to put more on since Sunday. I've had the card for the gas and the electric key in the car since Sunday. Maybe Monday. And I can't remember forgetting. I think it may have been Monday. Was I off on Sunday? I was off on Sunday. So I took him to work, so I thought I'll be out in time to hit the shop on the way back from work. I was not. I was not out in time. And I thought I'll do it on Tuesday, and I completely forgot. What day are we on? Today's Wednesday. I've not been anywhere except for breakfast, and I forgot to do it then as well. And I thought, well, I'm fucked from going out again. But one of Sam's Christmas presents did arrive. Do you want to see it? She'll be furious that I won't let her near it. She knows what it is because she gave me the code. I think we had this conversation. It was the Loungefly shit. On the plus side, my ice will be done by now. Yes, it will.
And the door seems stable. I can go in there to find out. This whole thing looks like a set from Tetanus 5, so I should not let my tongue go near it.
This is the Christmas present. This is the OG Christmas present. This was the only present I was actually prepared to get. Loungefly. You're a woman. How do you not know what fucking Loungefly is? They make very expensive bags. They used to do handbag and purse sets, but they kind of stopped doing the handbags now, and it's all backpacks, which is a bit shit. This is a limited edition. Well, all Loungeflies are limited edition, but this is super limited. It's a Halloween one. It's an Oogie Boogie bag. Nightmare Before Christmas. You see? Ah, there it is. There's a little Nightmare Before Christmas badge here. Obviously the lighting here is not helping me show you, but still. And then there's the accompanying purse, which has a big barcode over it, so you can't really get it. And when the barcode's not in the way, the label is. But yeah, you get it. Same big badge thing here. So yeah, she was all like, because it was meant to come yesterday, but I think I said this yesterday in the stream, I got all the notifications after they tried to deliver it. Like, it's out for delivery. Like, they literally sent me shit after they'd attempted the delivery. It was just awful. But it arrived today. Again, around like 9:30 in the morning, we heard a knock. I was awoken by Sam being awoken by the knock. So she ran down and got it. She was like, oh, you got a package. And then when we were on our way to breakfast, she suddenly twigged. She was like, hang on, that package. Was that my bag? And I was like, was that my bag? And I was like, yeah. I was like, can I look at it? Can I smell it? Can I lick it? I was like, you can do fuck all. Get away. Anyway, I don't want to do the shack one obviously yet. I want to look at this post.
What is that?
It's a post. There is more.
Tucked
Why are
away
you over
behind
here?
mounds of rusted cars and old dishwashers. Fluff plants.
Oh my
It had
God.
to be. Fields of them, stretching out to fill the gaps between the mountains of junk. I'd found the heart of the operation.
I couldn't survive that close to Christmas presents this far in advance. She'll forget. It'll be fine. Can I look at the post now?
It's the sharp tip of a railing support post. I don't think I can do anything with that on its own.
Right, so we're going to need to do something with it.
Woody taste.
Do we have anything on us that we can use with it now? Oh, burned Oscar plushie. What about the whip hook? Can we use that?
I can't use
No. Probably nothing.
Fields and fields of fluff. I guess if you're gonna grow drugs, a junkyard is a good place to hide it.
It doesn't seem to be very well hidden, but okay.
I don't even want to try nip, let alone fluff. I suspect my
The
brain
best
is
bit
already
is
weird
that
enough.
loads of other presents are going to start arriving over the next few days.
You know, is there any
And
real difference
I feel
between
fairly confident
swallowing
she's going
fluff
to
and
clock
licking
that
it?
this must be
I
gifts.
doubt it.
And everything that comes, she's going to be like, is this the gift that you think is going to beat me? And it won't be, because that one's probably not due for a while. I had to buy a fucking book earlier that cost me about 40 quid. Because the hardback one, as far as I can tell, never came to fucking England. So I had to get one off eBay, still new, that was about 20 bucks. And the postage was, again, about 20 bucks. Awful. You can follow Portuguese tradition and open your presents on Christmas Eve. Well, I was alluding to that after the midnight mass thing. But nah, no. We'll stick with the compromise. That's the word I was looking for. The compromise one. Open one present after midnight mass, then everything more in the morning. Normally we'll choose one that doesn't necessarily matter. Unfortunately, this really backfired for Sam one year because we thought. Generally, we'll open something that's probably not from each other. Like last year, we opened something that her brother Peter had given us. So I got a Zippo and she got, I don't know, something. So we just, a simple gift. But the first time we did this, I opened something that MC Cully had bought for me. And I lost my fucking mind. I was like, this is so thoughtful. And Sam has been chasing the reaction I had to Cully's gift every year since, and she's never had it. Never had it. Did I buy the ruby art? No, I bought. Is she here? Is she gonna check the VODs? I bought All Hail the Pumpkin Queen, which is a sequel novel to A Nightmare Before Christmas. But I like hardback books. I think they're just better. So if there's a hardback version available, that's the one I'm going to chase. So I spent about 40 quid on a hardback book because it had to come from America via eBay. When I know that the paperback version is about to be on sale in October in this country for about 7 quid. I could have waited. I could have got the paperback one with the very much inferior cover. But no, I like my books to be good. If I can get them in hardback, I'm getting them in hardback. For the record, the gift that Cully got me is up on that shelf there, on my Bioshock shelf. To aid. This is the Bioshock shelf. Everything on here is Bioshock. Everything about it is Bioshock. And you can't even see it because there's so much shit there now, but it's in the back somewhere. I think it might be behind that pop vinyl, which is that one. And just next to it, that is an Xbox Collector's Edition of the first Bioshock. I don't own an Xbox. I've never owned an Xbox. I likely never will own an Xbox. But I wanted that Collector's Edition, so I got it. And obviously the main feature is the statue that you definitely can't make out, which is in this area. That only cost me about 250 quid to get into this country. Again, something else that was never ever released in this country. Get paperback, then stick some cardboard to... No! That is a shit idea. For shit people, you shit. I fucking love Bioshock. I can't wait for the inevitable announcement of a new Bioshock. Me and Krusty are going to play the ever-living fuck out of that. It's going to be the best. Anyway...
You know, is there any real difference between swallowing fluff and licking it? I doubt it.
Okay. There isn't even an option. There's only travel to Shack here, so...
Duncan, it's Cuddles. I followed you here. This is a lovely,
I bet there's going to be someone that's not Duncan in there.
I'm coming in now. Please don't panic or anything, all right? It's just to talk. Just want to talk to you. Duncan, there you are.
He's asleep in his box. I'd like to tell you that, once again, I'm not wearing shoes, but tonight I am wearing socks. There's some specific Bioshock quote that I love. I'll see if I can find it. It probably only makes sense in my head. Alright, go ahead and find it, because I will know what the fuck you're talking about, and that is important. That's him being a chemist, isn't it?
Duncan in a lab coat? How on earth?
All that hair looks so much more refined when he's not looking like a tramp in a fucking milk costume. He looks kind of like Albert Einstein. You know what I mean? Or am I fucking insane?
A window for checking on the fluff fields, I guess.
It's going to be the Gods, Kings, and Men thing, right? I bet.
Let's open this.
Why have we opened it? Well, we can't interact with it anymore, so I hope that was wise. The mind of the subject will desperately try to create memories when none exist. I've had conversations with friends about such things.
I can rest when I'm done.
I don't think Bioshock was related to the conversation. I'm pretty sure the conversation actually predates Bioshock, but I remember my friend Carl, again, you know, the guy that built the PC. He was saying, I can't remember why this conversation happened, but he was telling me about one time when he was a kid, and he'd gone round with his mum to one of his mum's friends' houses, and he has a very clear memory of playing with like a fire truck or something. And his mum has since told him, turns out, there was no fire truck, so he's just invented something. But he's convinced that that's a real memory for him, something that never happened. Nuts, innit?
The covering of that couch is more stained than fabric. It's very unlikely I want to find out what stained it. Or whom. A simple wood fireplace is really not enough to handle winters in this city.
That's not the quote I was expecting you to say, obviously. I feel that wasn't Andrew Ryan that said that. Maybe it was. I feel it was probably the Asian scientist dude.
Perhaps I should avoid fire for a change, just this once. Soot leaves my tongue all black and crunchy. I've been down that road before.
I mean, you've just looked it up. Who said it? You should know, right? Surely.
What is your story, you weird, crazy cat? Although, I could ask that
When I
about
read it,
half
it's
the
like when you're
cats in
clinging
this
onto a
city.
shit relationship and you know it's shit, but you want to pretend it's not. Don't know if that makes sense. The mind of the subject will desperately try to create memories when none exist. So, trying... Oh, was it Rosalind? You know what? That would have been my my other guess, because she's obviously a major talking character that you actually meet. As opposed to just hear through the audio diary things. Were they just called audio diaries, or did they have something special? I can't remember. I fucking love that game, though. I fucking adore it. And I remember being so fucking disappointed when the collection came out. Remastered! I didn't want a remaster like that. It's the same, just upscaled pixels in it, and a new set of UI graphics. I wanted the shit that I'd seen people making in Unreal Engine 4 on YouTube. Fans did a better job of remastering Bioshock. What astounds me about Bioshock, which I obviously hold it in high regard, it's one of my favourite game series of all time, to the point where if I had the money, this leg, this one right here, would have an entire leg sleeve tattoo dedicated to Bioshock. It's a plan, it's in my head, I know who's going to do it. I just don't have the money for it because it would cost thousands. And it would be really painful. Like, literally, the most painful tattoo I've ever had was on my leg. It was awful. And the best bit is, I'd have to tattoo over that because I specifically want it on this leg and not the other one, and I won't be swayed on this, and I don't know why. Which means, I don't want to lose that tattoo, but it would have to be covered up. I'd have to get it again on the other leg. But he'd probably improve it. So, you know, no harm, no foul. And I could actually get the quote right as well, which has been plaguing me for a great many years because I actually got one of the words wrong in it. I've played it off as saying the relevance I take. I switched a word intentionally. I didn't. No face tattoos. No, never. Welcome, Paul. How are you doing?
Duncan! Hey, there you are. Duncan? Duncan, what are you doing?
He's pretending we don't exist. Or he is actually sleeping.
Just because you can't see me doesn't mean I can't see you.
There's an alarming amount of people out there with face tattoos these days.
He must be afraid.
When I was growing up, right, the rules were no tattoos beyond the wrists or the neck, so that if you need to be in a state where you can look presentable, as it were, you could cover that shit. Oh, Nittle fucking smelling out the bots there. Good lad.
I'm probably going to regret this, but
Free from me, moo.
Oh, there we go. He's
definitely
talking now.
not, you say. Well,
Right, okay, so that's probably something they just overlooked. I'm going to have to try and use everything I've got with him, so let's just get on with it.
Duncan will care.
Danny said simple hammer.
Don't think Duncan will.
Danny
You want this? Guess not. He doesn't seem.
Oh, God.
Don't think Duncan will care.
Danny said
I mean, surely he's got enough of those seeds, hasn't he, right? Yeah, freaky. Haven't had a ban in a while.
Seem int. Duncan.
Yeah,
Duncan.
just
You want this? Guess not. Duncan.
yeah.
You want this? Guess not.
Right, okay, so that leaves the window. Can we do some hooking through the window? Oh, wait, the window's not an option. Okay, well, let's leave. Can we use the window here? Still do something with the... What's down here? Can we do... We can do something here. Oh, shit, son.
Thanks. Ugh, it smells like fluff seeds and chemicals and all the equipment. Ugh, I guess this is how they refine it.
I'm definitely going to have to go to the
Smells
corner shop
that
and buy beer.
bad being made. The final result really
Thankfully, because
can't
I've
be
streamed
good for you.
so early, there is literally no chance in hell I will finish that beer and have run out of time to go to the shop. A simple 4-pack or something will suffice. What do you think I should get? Any suggestions? Bearing in mind I'm in the UK, Paul, before you start suggesting fun beers. And bearing in mind it's a corner shop. What the fuck?
There is a head in the fridge.
It doesn't look like a real one.
A mannequin's head, but
Yeah.
still. A reminder stuck to the inside of a fridge. That's not how you do that.
Encouragement B.
What's this? Encouragement B.
Pizza?
Charming motivational tool. The B
After
must
beer.
be the big
Never buy
boss.
food from the corner shop, man. It's like £1 extra at fucking least.
It's frozen in there. I need to free the mannequin head before I can lick it.
We need to free it. Can we use this on it?
This would melt the ice, sure, and the thing inside, and the fridge, and maybe the ground a little
Fair
bit.
enough. Bud Light. I don't think I can do Bud Light. I can do Budweiser. Budweiser in cans is shit, though, man. It's definitely better from a bottle. Don't ask me why that is. If you drink beer, I assume you'll understand.
Oh, fancy equations. Sweet. It's very impressive and sciencey, but I have no idea what it
No idea.
says.
How much are you paying for a 4-pack of beers? I mean, in the corner shop, it's definitely going to be more expensive, but...
It's very impressive and sciencey, but I have no idea what it says.
Is there a science book back at the office?
Writing off. I'll get science smart too. Ha! Lasers, plutonium, haberdashery.
Telephone.
Ah, a telephone. Perfect. Okay, better let Tabby know what the situation is.
Right, okay, so we're not going
A
back to the
telephone.
office.
What's the office number again? Badger, lemon, ginger, nut? Oh, wait, I remember.
I presume you meant to say home?
Nutter butter investigation.
You work in a fucking supermarket, man.
You don't want to have
Surely you must have been up the beer aisle a couple of times.
Because of a different thing that's bad, we can help.
Oh,
Nutter
hello.
butter every day. Boop, boop, boop.
I have a package in transit.
Is that our new slogan?
One of those Christmas presents.
It's very impressive. Wow.
Thanks, sir. I wrote it myself. Why are you calling?
One of
Is
the
everything
more
all
expensive
right?
ones.
I'm
Straight on
at
the
a
PayPal
junkyard.
credit.
When I told the passphrase to Duncan, he panicked and fled, so I followed him
See,
here.
this is the trouble.
I'm
When
just
I
calling
suddenly
to say
like
that I'm
think,
not
fuck
leaving
it,
here until I get
when I'm
answers.
using
I
a line
can't
of
risk an
credit, I
escapement
really
for
do
good.
think, oh, fuck it.
Junkyard. With a working
That's a problem for tomorrow,
A
Jay.
lot more than that, Tabby. Lab equipment,
Tomorrow
complex
Jay's never
piping, or some
impressed.
sort of huge vat, and big.
Not gonna
fields of
lie,
strange
fucking love
plants.
Christmas
This
presents.
isn't a small operation, Tabs. There is serious money at work here, and I'll bet my tail. It's
Thing
all
is,
being
I
used to
am
make
really,
fluff.
really terrible
Are you safe, sir?
with reactions
I'd
to
say so.
gifts
The
and
place
shit.
is deserted,
I'm
apart
awful
from
at it.
Duncan. I think I'll be fine.
like.
All right,
I
sir.
could get the coolest thing in the world, and I'll be like,
And keep me updated.
thank you.
Is
I guess.
Desiree doing all right?
I'm shit at it. I'm shit at it. All you need to do is go back to that time that I streamed Broken Sword 2, I think, and Sam was in here and she was like, let's play I Spy, and I was like, the fuck are you talking about? Let's not play I Spy. And there were loads of people in the stream, like even her friends, and no part of me thought, why would they be here? And Jess was here as well, and she was like, play I Spy, Jay, play I Spy. Because apparently she knew what was coming. I didn't. And I carried on looking around the room, looking for what I was supposed to
There was
find.
a big footprint.
And I looked right at the fucking thing. It was right there. I looked right at it a bunch of times, but I'm so used to seeing what's normally there that I didn't even clock that there was something different. Anyway, long story short, it was a PS5 on release day.
I'll follow up with her
And I was
when I'm
like,
here. Make sure she's all right.
oh
Gonna be
shit.
back to
Literally, I
poking
think my
around
response
here.
was,
Thanks, Tabs.
oh shit. I'm not going to stop playing Broken Sword, though. See what I mean? I'm fucking awful at it. She was well pissed off with me. All her mates were totally deflated that had come through the stream because they expected the big, oh fuck! And I'm just not that guy. I'm just not that guy. Right, what else is going on? Natural, not gonna lie, fucking, yep. Natty Daddy, if you have it, gets you fucked quicker. I don't want to get fucked. That's the thing, I've got to be in work at 7:45 in the morning, and I'm there until 9:30 at night. So getting fucked, not really on the agenda. A light buzz, something to send me off to sleep nice and easy. You know, that's what I'm going for. Yeah, I feel you. Been a while since I looked at Budweiser prices. A 4-pack of local premium beers is usually about $10. Fuck that noise! I mean, even in the corner shop, it's about £6. And American conversions would make yours about £8, right? That's too much. That's like £2 a beer. Fuck that noise. I'm doing that for like... I'll pay that for something like this. Super Crafty Boy. Beavertown Space Hulk, which is a New England IPA at 6%. I've got another one here. What was this? Solar Flare. Another one from Beavertown. A Hazy Double IPA at 8%. This is a special beer. Saving this for when I hang out with Krusty. They were £4 each. I generally don't like spending that much on beer, but I'm fairly certain it's going to be worth it. So, it's premium. It's not premium, is it? What is it, like 5%? Useless. Right, I wasn't listening to any of that shit, because why would I? So let's read the book and see what we've established. Everything is crossed off except for this new shit. Could it be where they make fluff? Yes, it could be. Mannequin hates Frozen. I found Duncan at the junkyard, but he's ignoring me for a change. What a great picture. So, nothing that was just said on the phone has been written down here. We'll have to assume it's not relevant then. Okay. We've done the fridge, we've done the phone. We've got Hazard and Big Vat. So, let's do those. And there might be more over to the right.
Radioactive barrels? What
There
are
is
they
at least
doing here?
something. There's a padlock there.
Yeah, it's got a big no-no
5.1.
sign right there on the
Oof.
front. I don't
Really
wanna
pushing the
touch it.
boat out. I remember when me and Krusty used to think 5% was strong.
Maybe the
And
radiation
6%
might
was
make
dangerous.
my tongue grow its own tongue.
Now
is
we
it
have
worth
no
the risk,
qualms
though?
with knocking back 12% beers. I'm pretty sure we've seen 15% beers in our time as well.
Well, maybe the radiation might make my tongue
If
grow
not
its own
stronger.
tongue. Is it worth the risk, though? Not at all suspicious vat full of bubbly green gloop. Oh yeah, this is normal. I don't even like being immersed in water. Clean, fresh water. Green, translucent goop. It's a huge no.
Do you remember that stream where right at the end, Steph came round and it was the first time Steph had come round to hang out at my house? So I was like, hey, look, it's Steph. See, I told you he was coming. Here he is. And we were like, hi. And then we left the stream. Well, the next morning we went out to do a little bit of shopping, me, Sam and Steph. And I got some beers from Home Bargain? I think, maybe? No, was it Home Bargain? Home Bargain had mad beers. That can't be right. Maybe it was Aldi. Either way, I got some mad beers, and I've had them in the fridge for... This was ages ago. They're still there because they're fun-looking special beers. So, again, I'm waiting for hanging out with Krusty night to drink those beers. Which, hilariously, we actually arranged before the Queen's death, so I don't know. I would imagine that shouldn't change our plans. Me and Krusty are meant to hang out on Queen's funeral day, is what I'm saying. To finish, hopefully finish, playing the Quarry. So we can start getting those videos back out on YouTube, because I'm sure you're missing them.
I don't even like being immersed in water. Clean, fresh. Oh, I mean, at best, this tastes like green gloop water.
What else have we got? Just... Oh, hang on, pipe. Just pipe. No? Yeah, just pipe.
An old metal lock. The rusted lock tastes like rust. Well done, Cuddles. Another mystery solved. Rusted, but that's just made it harder to open. I can't unlock this or prise it loose.
What did he say?
Tightly locked. Rusted, but that's just made it harder to open. I can't unlock this or pry...
Alright, melt it then. We've got the cup of shite, right? Use that.
You've served me well lately, you frightening drink. So, let's see if the last of you can solve
At last.
just one more problem.
Fantastic.
The lock fizzled as the paint stripper did its job. As the last of the metal vanished,
These weird worm
the hatch
maggot
opened,
caterpillar
revealing
things.
A river of green sludge. That's the last of the paint stripper. Finally, I can get rid of this horrible mug and the smell. Literally a river of green worm-filled sludge I might never eat again.
Hey, he's me. Oh my god, why am I putting my hand in it?
Oh, there's bits of leaves and things in there. It just moved! Oh no! It's alive! No! Oh no! Oh, why? Why didn't I become a librarian, Mom? Oh, ah. Oh no!
Oh, God,
it's
get on with it.
sticking to my fur! Horrible, slimy, wriggly worm. Thanks, life, for bringing
Your favourite
me
local
to
beer
this
is
point.
4.8.
Why are these in the
Out of
vats?
interest, what is that beer so I can immediately Google it? What the fuck am I meant to do with this?
2 different shades of green. Nature's way of saying, you don't own me, and I just like green, all right? I want to throw this just as far as I can away from me, but it might be important. No.
Not sure we really have a favourite beer. I mean, outside of Schofferhofer, obviously. because that is fucking god tier beer. But the thing with that is, it's, as we've said 1,000 times before, it's a driving beer, as we like to say. It's only 2.5. You're not even going to get wasted. What's the point? Because it's delicious. Silver Life American Brown Ale. Or like Nuki Brown. You've got Nuki Brown, haven't you? Let me Google that real quick. I feel like I've Googled this before. Yo, that's fucking nuts. Oh, there it is. It's got a jaunty fat man with a big moustache on it, holding up 2 steins of it by the looks. They're oversized. But what I found interesting here, at the top there are ads for shopping. The first one is Scarborough Fair IPA. Is that an IPA? I think it is. My screen's cracked, I can't quite read it. Then we've got Sam Brown Ale. But interestingly, it's the third one, which I've just scrolled over to you there. It's that one, if we can get focus, which we can. First Class Ale, right? Imperial American Brown Ale. I'll tell you why that's interesting. It's interesting because Krusty knows the guy that owns First Class Ale. Like, remember one of the times, fucking long time ago, we watched the documentary of Krusty building his bar? And 2 of the episodes, I think, involved him going to a brewery and brewing his own beer for the bar. Their brand new, only their beer. That's the beer. The Petersgate Tap Porter, I think it was. He made that. The First Class Ale guy. That's the brewery that Krusty was at. That guy. That's amazing. Good job, Google. Rarely drink anymore. Don't worry, I'm drinking enough for both of us. Newcastle? Yes. Nuki Brown? Yeah. Or Dog, as it's known. I can't remember why. I could Google that as well. I'm not going to. I might do that when I inevitably wander down to the shop. Is it American? No, it's in Stockport. Round the corner from the bar. Krusty's bar, that is. The pizza gay slice, as Trev called it once 1,000 years ago. Okay, right, we've learned nothing here, have we? I don't think. We've gained a worm. Can we give him the worm? Or the note, maybe?
Perhaps one worm will do the trick. No change, so okay, I'll definitely need more.
Right, so we actually need to collect worms to wake him up. Okay, we've learned something here.
It's a note that just says,
no, the pizza gay slice. I don't know why Trevor said that.
What a nice threatening message.
He did. It's the Petersgate Tap, to be clear. Petersgate Tap. That name again, the Petersgate Tap. And if you're ever in Manchester or the surrounding areas, well, Stockport mainly, go there.
I might as well hang on to this. Maybe I can do some handwriting analysis eventually.
Always a fantastic selection of beers on.
Odd. That's musty. Old paper?
And they've got Prosecco for Prosecco Friday or whatever the fuck it is. And shitloads of gin and your general other spirits. Well, it's a bar, you know. What do you expect to find there? Alcohol. Ovs.
I can't leave until I figure this out.
Okay, right, I thought that would happen.
Here, so this must be relevant to Fluff.
Right, okay, let's go and get more fucking worms. Let's see how fucking annoying this gets. That whole Pizzagate thing pisses me off.
I am not sticking my paw in there again.
Why not? You just said we need more. You absolute cretin. Do I have a filter? I do not. Hang on, can I use this as a fishing rod? What do you reckon?
Dare I?
No. What about if I do it the other way around?
Hey, want to be friends with this worm?
No, apparently not.
I thought not.
Urban Chestnut Zwickle is another local favourite. What the fuck? You like your brown ales, don't you? That's the use of the word chestnut there. Urban Chestnut fucking what? Zwickle? Zwickle. Oh, there it is. German, presumably? Oh, it's a lager! The flagship lager of our Reverence series is an unfiltered, unpasteurised German classic. Told you. that finishes as a smooth drinking, naturally cloudy beer. Beer spelt B-I-E-R because the Germans. Interesting. Bavarian style lager. So it's gonna be more malty, I suppose, than your traditional lager. It's gonna be a bit more brown in it, let's be real. Like your Budvars compared to your Budweiser. At least that's what I think. If Krusty was here, we'd know.
Once was enough.
Oh, I don't know what to fucking do. Let's have a look in our book. Nothing. Literally all I've got is the fridge, or the freezer rather. The old lickaroo. I tried to lick it. You're taking the piss out of me, game.
I don't. I need to free the mannequin head before I can lick it.
Oh, ice. Yep.
My tongue is getting numb now.
Yeah, keep doing it though.
Path numb now.
Good.
Ramon,
Oh, working.
the ice is melting, and soon I'll have a mannequin's head. Yay. It melted some more. Free of the ice. At last.
I thought I might get away in this stream without doing a BRB. I thought we might be able to finish the game and not do a BRB because I'm only going to have 2 beers. I'm probably not going to need a piss.
The
but
head's
I'm
already
going to have to do a
loose
BRB
enough
to go to the
just
shop.
grab.
And while I'm doing that BRB, I'll probably have a piss as well.
The head's already
Give me a
loose
lengthy
enough to
BRB.
just grab.
But if you're watching on YouTube, you're welcome for that BRB being so much shorter than it will be for these poor bastards watching it live.
The head's already loose enough to just grab.
No, lick the
I
head.
don't think I should lick that.
Oh, but you said, knob.
There is a head. Never know when you might need a mannequin head. Let's grab it.
Okay, right. So let's immediately use the worm with the mannequin head.
Hey, wanna be friends?
Nope. Pickle?
That thing won't.
Whip hook.
That doesn't need.
Seeds?
Cramming.
What?
Cramming a seed.
Bag of nip.
Go around putting.
Oh, God. Why is that threatening?
That doesn't matter.
Wait, hold on. Match anything on the note? What about up on the math
Can't see any
equation? Alright, I'll tell you what. I have a thought. The photomograph over here, can we use it with this, actually?
Look at.
You can't do anything with this, can we? That's annoying. Maybe if we just do it straight up.
I can't see any.
Fuck you.
I can't see any.
Fuck you.
That doesn't match.
Fuck you.
That doesn't match.
Fuck you. Okay, mannequin head with this dude.
Won't enhance the mannequin head.
We need to enhance the mannequin head.
No need. That won't.
How do we enhance the mannequin head? I tried this, right?
That thing.
Okay. Maybe if we put the mannequin head in the slime. Right, there goes my beer. I'm going to go for a significant BRB. I'm going to guess maybe 5 minutes. We'll find out, because I need to go to the shop. Depends if he's tidying up or putting things out, whatever. How long. And obviously I need to choose what beer I'm going to have. I'm going to come back, get a piss. The shop is literally there. It's not a problem. But just forewarning you, it's going to be a longer BRB than sometimes we might be used to. Though I guess you are used to me getting phone calls from Sam, so who knows. Either way, I'll be back. I was longer than 5 minutes. I'm aware. I wouldn't have been. But I tried to call Sam when I wandered down to the shop, and she didn't answer. She thinks she must have literally just gotten back to the shop and gone inside. So she called me as I was on my way out of the shop, and then a 4-minute conversation happened. So I know there's no way that I went to the toilet, walked to the shop, bought beer within the space of 1 minute. But for those interested at home, I went completely fucking rogue. A beer I've not bought in years. I went with the Jamaican classic Red Stripe. I know, right? Look at that. It's a fucking big-ass can as well. It's pint beer, apparently. So that's 568 milliliters. One will presume. It is 568, confirmed. Well, not confirmed. I mean, it just says it there. How do we really know? I could pour it into a measuring jug and check. But how do we know the measuring jug isn't lying? You know what I mean? And while we're here, let's complain about Americans using cups as a source of fucking measurement. You know how much I love doing that. Cups aren't measurements, guys. They're not. As much as you might want them to be, they're just not. Oh well. Before I left, I noticed that we had like 5 people in the stream. The BRB sent them packing, clearly. Because now it's only 3 and I've just checked the users. Yep. Just Rita and Nil. Which is fine, because I like you guys, obviously. That's why we are, dare I say it, friends. Anyway. Oh, and I did, as I said, I thought I'd check out why Newcastle Brown is called Dog. And it is such a simple story. It's ridiculous that I even forgot. The reason it's called Dog is because people would say, I'm going to take the dog for a walk. But what they actually meant was, I'm going to go and get pissed. So, the people in Newcastle were taking the dog for a walk. They were actually going for a bottle of Nuki Brown. Bottle of dog. There you go. Meanwhile, Steph is messaging me. I'll be with you in a sec. Okay, right, I'm with you. Let's do the goddamn game. Yeah, boy! Right, what was I going to do? I was going to put the mannequin head in the sloppy shit, wasn't I? Because I guess the theory here is that it will collect more worms. Yeah, he says no need for that, but if we go into the area first, probably will work.
Once was enough. Never again.
Maybe not. What if we put it in the vat?
No need for...
Well, fuck off.
No need.
Fuck off, then. Why do I have this?
A mannequin head I found in a fridge. Macabre, kinda. Might hang on to this to use at the office for pranks. Cold polystyrene. I kinda expected more from such a dramatically posed object.
Dickhead. This whole time, Steph has thought this I'm winning Christmas present. I showed him what it was. The whole time, he's thought they were for me. Absolute fucking moron. I love you, Steph, but you're stupid as fuck. I wonder if maybe we've missed something in the fridge at this point. No, we haven't. Freezer, even. Unless it's, you know, the fridge has been turned up too much.
Nutter Butter Investigations. If there's a bad...
Hey again, Tabs. It's me.
Hi, sir.
Fucking idiot. He's paid attention to everything that's going on around him now and has decided, yes, I have indeed won Christmas.
Tabby, I found Duncan. He's in a shack, hiding in his milk suit.
What did he say?
That's the problem. He's refusing to speak to me at all. He was almost incomprehensible before, but at least he spoke. Now, nothing.
Sounds like you'll need to get creative. Can you lure him out with something? What is he like?
Milk. Definitely milk. Like, oh, you have no idea. Like, he gets a cut of every cow milked or something. Remind me to tell you sometime about what I had to go through at the establishment.
I guess that's a starting point. Any cows or goats around?
This strikes me as a pretty milk-free environment, but I'll see what I can think up. You know, Tabs, some days I really regret not becoming a librarian like Mom suggested. I poked around the area some more and found a head in a fridge.
Not again.
Oh no, it's a mannequin head.
I have a resounding memory of
Still
Red
creepy.
Stripe,
It had a threatening
and
note
that is
on
one
it
time when
from
I used to
someone with
own
the
a pub
initial B.
called the Seacombe Ferry, which has been knocked down now, which is great news because that pub fucking nearly killed me. I've only had it for a few months. Same business partner that, the business partner I had was
I thought the
same friend that
I'll
proved
see
to
if
be
any other evidence
a bit of an
turns up.
issue later in my first marriage. I'll just say that. Yeah, it was me, him, and our chef at the time, who was a guy I actually went to college with, to be a chef. We were in the same class, I guess. He was our chef at the time. And for some reason, one morning we'd gone out to Hooton, which is a good 5 junctions down the motorway, just in case you were wondering from where we are. And when we came back, we were listening to Break Stuff by Limp Bizkit, and Andy, the chef, was in the back of the car, replacing Break Stuff with the words Red Stripe, and just replacing all the lyrics to make it about Red Stripe. It was genuinely one of the funniest fucking things I've ever encountered in my life. I was crying laughing while driving. Dangerous, but hilarious.
Tabby, there's a vat here filled with bits of leaf and goopy fluid and worms.
That sounds disgusting, sir. You should probably stay away from...
I stuck my paw into it.
Of course you did. Are you okay?
I've still got goop in my fur, but yeah, I pulled one of the worms out, but I can't see anything special about it.
You said there were bits of leaf in the fluid? Are they the same as the plants you think are being farmed to make fluff?
Oh, definitely, yeah.
Oh, then perhaps Professor Huggy would have some ideas. She knew what the seeds were after all. Let me give her a call and patch her in.
Brilliant. For a minute, I thought I was going to have to remember a number from fucking
Hello.
5 parts ago.
Good evening, Professor. It's Tabby here.
Good morning, Tabby. You caught me just before my post-breakfast constitutional. It is a marvelous sunny day here in Pishon.
Don't give a shit.
Hi, Professor. It's also Cuddles. I'm here, too.
Ah, Cinnamon, hello.
Still Cuddles.
Oh, no, thank you. I just ate. Perhaps another time.
Oh, I mean, Professor, I need some help.
Don't we all, Cinnamon? I'll need some help replacing Honeytrap later, for example. I can see from here that we caught 2 tigers overnight. One of them is making a very rude gesture at me.
That's... Yeah, anyway, so I got a strange situation here. Do you remember the seeds I asked you about a few days ago?
Ah, yes, the incredibly toxic Cablor seeds. You're not having any symptoms, are you? Exploding toes, fur falling out, whiskers turning into bananas?
That's an interesting image.
Bananas? No, thanks.
What?
I'm doing fine.
Bananas?
But I found the place where the seeds are being grown, and based on what your contact told me, they're being turned into fluff.
Fluff?
Yes, you know of it?
Oh, not at all, but you built it up so dramatically. What is fluff?
A new drug. It's much worse than Nip. Someone that isn't the Catulets is making it, and I think they killed my victim.
Scandalous!
There's a vat here filled with goopy fluid, crushed leaves, fluff seeds, and worms. I pulled one of them out. It's green. Do you have any idea what they're doing with all this?
Interesting. Bits of plant matter in a fluid suspension.
Why did you not say plant?
And
That would match your
green
accent.
Worm, you say?
Light green on dark. Yeah, green as can be.
Oh, why then, that must be one of millions of possible worm species on the planet. I need more cinnamon.
Oh, good.
How
Here we
does it
go.
taste? Oh, no.
I am not licking a worm. It has goop on it, and it's a worm.
Cats eat flies and spiders and all sorts of shit.
Being hysterical, Cinnamon. Goop is good for you, and hardly any worms are poisonous. Anyway, science is about truth. Do you want the truth about what's going on there? Then lick that worm!
Tabby, help!
What can I do, sir? If that's what the professor says it will take.
Lick that worm! Lick it! Lick the worm, Cuddles! Goodness! Lick that worm! Lick that worm!
I
This
just want
is
to
me
point
in
out
the bedroom.
before my probable death
This is
by
what I
worm
shout.
that I have regretted not becoming a librarian twice already today, and this makes 3 times. Ah.
Ooh, actual animations for a thing. What a treat.
Am I dead?
I don't think so, sir.
Then I wish I was.
The only thing, right, with
think
buying the
my
beers at the
tongue
corner
will be
shop
broken
is,
forever,
despite they're in the fridge,
All I taste is worm.
the fridge is not very cold.
What's the
So this is a
flavor,
semi-warm
Cinnamon?
beer.
The flavor!
Worm flavor. I don't know.
If this was my old fridge with the freezer section,
Buttery.
all of them would be in the freezer.
Good.
Alas,
You can put
it is
the
not a
antidote
thing.
down then.
I can turn it up, I guess.
What? You never mentioned an antidote.
Focus, Cinnamon. You confirmed my suspicions. Those are McClorian greed worms.
Right.
They're obviously using worms to extract the hallucinogenic compounds from the plants. Ingenious! Crushing
Meaning?
the worms later would let them recover the concentrated compounds, and then they simply need to dry it and sell it.
So, these worms can extract fluff? Tabby, do you think that...
I was just thinking the same, sir. Professor, could these worms extract fluff from another source? Say, a person?
Oh, I suppose they might. What an interesting idea. You would simply need a lot more worms.
Right, so I guess what we're thinking here is that Duncan up there has been making this drug so
Such
much he's
as
made
a
him fucking
vat
nuts.
full of them?
So
Indeed,
if
Cinnamon.
we
That
cover him in
would
worms, it would get all the
definitely do.
drugs out of his system and he might be coherent, right?
Oh,
Is that where we're going with this?
There it goes after it, boys! Don't let the claws touch you, you'll get turned into...
Professor?
I'm sure she's
Interesting.
fine. So, exposing Duncan to a lot of these
Yes.
worms may make him lucid?
Seems like, sir.
Well,
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna see what I can do to pull that off then.
probably use the head in... Well, let's try the head in the vat before we start clicking into things.
No need.
Alright then.
Once was enough. Sometimes I am.
Well, what the fuck do you want from me, game? Fluff seeds? Can we put the fluff seeds in the head?
Cramming a seed into.
Why does it not make any
I wonder
sense?
if these are nip seeds. The seeds are evident. That thing won't appreciate.
We used the plushie?
That thing won't.
We've done that before, haven't we?
Oh, is that Mini Oscar? Oh, you don't want to deal with that thing. Oh, okay. Mini Oscar's been through enough.
Hmm.
Hey,
Previous
you want to be
thoughts?
That doesn't. That won't help with the machine. That.
God. Any suggestions? Anyone got any thoughts? I mean, I know I'm the one that's physically playing the game, but... The post goes down there. The window's open. Can we set up some sort of system? Never know what's going on in this game. Yeah, fair.
That doesn't do.
Can we put the head on the pike? Well, post, but you know, same difference.
Yeah, sticking this mannequin's head on a pole is a bit grotesque, but I'm sure he won't complain.
Okay.
Hey, that doesn't look half bad. I bet that I could win the student art prize at Meow Meow Furrington University.
Alright, we've achieved something. But to what end?
Congratulations, now you're coated in worm goop.
Did that work?
There. The mannequin head is stuck onto the end of the post. It's facing Duncan's hovel. Reminds me of my practical history class in school, specifically the section on King Leopold's dethroning.
Maybe we're supposed to tell him there's something there? Well, we've not got the worms yet,
when
though.
in doubt, lie, as Dad used to say. Actually, Ramon, that was a lie, too. He never said that. Hey, Duncan, there's a cat out here who wants to buy all the milk in the world. Can you help him with that?
Okay. I guess we had to open the window because if the window was closed, he wouldn't believe me. We can push him. We can push him in.
I can
Let's
see
do the other options
fluff from
first.
here, Duncan. You're growing it for someone. Who are you working for? Tell me. Come on. I know you're Mousezilla, Duncan. I saw you at the Memorial Garden. You've been going around in a suit, selling drugs, and getting seen by impressionable cats. Pepe saw you at the Nitty Kitty Club the night Edgar died. I thought he was nuts, but now... Duncan, did you
I feel like there
kill
might be
Edgar?
an after-hours stream tonight.
You understand, Grego?
Assuming the
You're
game
making
ends
fluff
within
here
like the next
somehow,
15-20
but
minutes.
there's no way you're running this operation by yourself. Who's the boss of you, Duncan?
Flup, Angilak.
Only as long as the beers
Sammy
last.
Jam.
It had to be the fluff he was surrounded by that had scrambled his thoughts. I could smell it in the air, making even my brain fizz a little. Knowing that didn't help me figure out how to get through to him, though. I couldn't just send him to the cops. They wouldn't treat him well. As annoying as he was, I felt like he needed my help as much as I needed his.
Alright, twat him then.
If I can't bring the worms to Duncan, maybe I can introduce Duncan to the worms. This is to help you, Duncan. Don't hate me. Or drown, okay?
Mob scram.
Wow, you can really smell that vat from up here now. Duncan falling in must have stirred things up.
Well, let's find out. Oh, I hate the fact that the double-clicking thing doesn't work in certain areas. You good, fam?
What? Where am I?
Words!
Duncan, you're lucid! Oh, hooray for worms!
I bet his name's not
Worms?
even Duncan.
Who are you?
You don't remember me? The establishment? The garden? Being Mousezilla?
I remember. Suits. So many suits. And, yes, you chased me.
Yes, I'm Cuddles Nutterbutter. I've been investigating a murder and, well, you're right in the middle of the mess. Who are you making fluff for? Do you remember killing a white cat?
Killing? No, never. I only did what they said.
Who? Scarlet or Bartholomew?
I'll get hurt again if I tell.
No, Duncan. Whomever is behind this, I can protect you from them. I promise you. You will be safe. But I need to know, what is their name? Who is B?
I'm stuck on Lick That Worm. Of course you are.
Beatrice!
No, I didn't say it was her, did I? I said it was the sexy cat. The one that you love the most.
Beatrice? Wait, what? That's not a common name, and I've heard it tonight already. Beatrice Magtheridon? Tybalt's aunt? The cat that owns the costume shop that you... Oh, yeah, okay. But why? She's richer than 10 fat monkeys and a golden jacuzzi. Why
Skanky
make
pussy!
fluff?
I don't know. She's scary. You make her mad, but don't do as she says. She sends hench tigers after you, or her lackeys will hit you and call you names. And if you need to disappear, she takes you out to the train tracks, and then
I saw the head in the fridge, I think. I can imagine. Oh, so that's what happened to Cosmo's supplier, I guess. Yikes. Well, arresting an old lady shouldn't be too difficult, at least. What happened to you, Duncan? How did you end up like you were?
I was a scientist. She came
That's
to
all.
me with an idea, and she paid a lot of money. I was greedy.
Where's the
with
money
her
now?
funding.
Because you're clearly
I set
not
up this
fucking using
factory,
it.
experimented on plants, figured
This is
out
a
how to
factory,
make
isn't it?
something more addictive than nip.
Fluff hurts cats, Duncan. Fluff gets people killed. Gumdrop, Edgar, who knows how many others?
I know. I mean, I knew. I didn't think they mattered. Lowlifes, I thought. Addicts. Nobody cares. But I've been stuck in a fluff trip for so long, Cuddles. In that world, it's horrible. You can't escape. All you can think is more fluff.
Just
I
need
made
to
a terrible
check out
mistake.
my
I know
current
that now.
plan for a potential
I'm
after
ready
hours.
to pay for it.
So, you've been causing all those sightings of Mousezilla.
Yes, my idea before. The fog. Take an existing urban legend and slide into it. If someone saw you, you just ran away. No one, nobody would believe them.
Alright, 10 episodes. Ooh, like they're not that long.
What about Edgar? I know you were there the night he died. If you didn't kill him, as you claim, who did?
I didn't, I swear. I'm still a bit foggy, but I never hurt anyone, ever. I got a call that night from one of her lackeys. Told me to come to Nitty Kitty Club. I went up an elevator.
Bartholomew's office.
If you say so. There was a body. I carried it downstairs.
There's a
dumped
good-
it in the main area. Stuffed a nip
I think
bag
an hour and
they gave me into
47
hand.
minutes.
Left out the back door.
Okay,
A video?
Beatrice
I mean, we could
sent
start it,
someone
I
to
guess.
break into Bartholomew's office to dig around for information. They must have been rifling through the safe itself. And Edgar shows up and surprises them, and they kill him with the first thing at hand.
I remember me and Crossy were on a night out. I think it was the night we went to go and see Wu-Tang Clan, actually.
After all this, I can hardly believe it.
That feels like so long ago. Has the tap been going that long? Surely not.
Your testimony, along with
No, it
everything
wasn't.
here,
It was-
will be
it was the night we went to go and
enough
see
evidence to
Atmosphere.
put Beatrice and
Much
her
more recent.
little operation away.
At Gorilla
Good.
in Manchester.
She needs to stop hurting people.
Was it? Because Sam was there.
Don't
Surely,
get too
surely
excited.
it could have been
You're
because
still
I
an
was on my own.
accomplice,
Maybe it
Duncan.
was.
I can't overlook
Was
that.
the Wu-Tang night?
I
No.
can keep you
No, 'cause that was-
safe, but I can't stop the courts.
I have no
I need you
idea.
to come with me to the police
Me and
station.
Krusty were out one
I
night,
understand, Detective. I'm ready to
and
face the
when we got back
consequences
to
of
his,
my
he was like,
actions.
"I need to show you
Can
something."
I have a few
And he showed
moments
me,
for myself? I don't have much
Like a
here,
trademark or
but I have
a
some
limited
things in
company
my shack
for
I'd like to collect.
Gracious Beer,
I'll
and I was
meet you
like,
at the top.
"What the fuck is going on?" Because that's what we'd done a video series on us making a homebrew as well, or a video.
Ramon, I solved it. It was Beatrice. Duncan's been dressing up as Mousezilla
was,
for her and selling fluff
Gracious
out of
Beers.
Eustace's mausoleum.
And they turned
He's
it into
been
a
out of his
company. I was like,
head
"What's
on
happening?" He's
fluff
like,
dust, but
"I'm making
I
a
cured him
bar.
with some worms.
I'm leaving Sainsbury's.
That bit
I'm
sounds a little
opening
bit
a bar."
bad.
So
but
of
it's
course,
the
the
truth.
first thing we did the next day was go to said bar,
That is strong.
which was at the time closed down Bookies.
Lucy, he'd better move away.
And we found out later it had also, before being a bookie, has been a nursery by the looks of the shit on the walls and that. But I was like, "Right, mate, what's going to happen here is I'm going to leave you with this video camera and you're going to film everything." He was like, "Okay." So he did. It was mint. There's a shot that I really like towards the end, where it's like an overpanning shot of like the bar in its finished state at the time, because it's been evolving since. Paint's changed, positions have changed, things have changed, especially upstairs, which now has a full fucking bottle bar thing, like an off-license sort of thing with all these fancy beers. It's fucking nuts. We should probably do a check-in video at some point, but the point is, there's a really nice shot that I like, where I've stood in a corner and I've panned around with the camera like that. Sorry, just so you can see my hands, just like, you know, panning round of this completed empty bar, and as I do so, it fades into it being open, and it is fucking rammed. Like, to the point that I jumped on the bar to help. The only thing that confused me was their till system, because their till system is like super advanced and shit, and it just baffled me. I work with a very old till at the pub I work in, and the tills at Morrison's weren't much help in working with Crosty's till. But you know, it was cool. There's a cool shot. You probably won't see it tonight, but if we're going to do more after hours and we're going to focus on the Petersgate Tap story, then we'll get to it. Anyway, he went this way.
Cuddles.
Desiree?
Oh my god.
Hi.
She is her!
What are you doing here? Did Tabby tell you where to find me? Who are your friends? There's so many of them. Did you get your sandwich?
I suppose even the blindest PI can stumble onto the truth by sheer chance.
I fucking told you it was her.
What did blind Paulus Gregg do
It's gone
now?
from shit, I said it was her and I was wrong, to I said it was her and I was right.
Idiot. I thought Edgar was stupid, but you've proven there's no limit to the foolishness of cats in this city.
Sorry, Desiree, I don't... Huh? Oh, my head is really spinning. The fluff. Oh, she's making fluff here.
You knew
Beatrice.
it.
A cat mastermind named Beatrice is making fluff. She,
Beatrice? She couldn't mastermind a potato salad. I'm in control of this, you fool.
Confirmed.
You understand? I am the cat forging this organization. I use her, not the other way around. All that ancient crone does is throw money around and tie people to train tracks. She wants people to respect her mad family, but she won't stop acting like she ate an entire bush of fluff worms. Meanwhile, I'm the one out there doing what
Out
needs
here.
to be done. When Bartholomew falls,
Around here.
it will be
It's kind of a
my
hybrid, that one, wasn't it?
face he sees looking back at him.
We should make a t-shirt of that as well, just a hand like that,
Chest.
with around here written around it. There's not enough words to actually spread around there.
It should have been so
So
easy
maybe
to
just
throw you
around
off the trail,
ear
but you just
underneath, you know,
wouldn't stop.
apostrophe E-R-E.
I thought I'd pushed you towards Bartholomew, but then Duncan
Or
told me
E-O-R,
about your
E-O.
encounter at the garden, and I knew I
E-O-H,
needed to
E-O.
find out what you knew.
That confused shit out of people, wouldn't it? Around E-O?
Sure thing. No, wait, I mean, joke's on you, there weren't any there.
True, but I had to be sure you didn't have any evidence lying around. You're no Alfonso, that's for sure. When you so helpfully said that you had a lead on Mousezilla, I just knew that that walking pile of confusion would let you follow him here. Speaking of borderline incompetence, here it is. At least this milky dum-dum kept you busy until I got here. Duncan! Get Mousy Squeak Suit! Go Puppet Land!
If you did anything to Tabby, the girls are gonna be so mad
Oh,
at
that's a
you.
phone call. That's going to be another BRB.
Oh, they're gonna
But
just
we are totally in the middle of a
get you.
huge
They're
monologue section,
gonna
aren't we?
get ya.
You think I'm threatened by a secretary? What will she do? Write me as a mean sticky note? Bring 'em. Sounds like he breathed in the vat fumes. He's gonna be loopy for a while.
My head felt like a pack of marbles
God, so
inside a
much.
tumble dryer at
We're going to
full
cut to another
speed.
scene and there's
But
going to
I
be
could
more
see that
talking,
Platy
isn't
was
there?
distracted. I had one shot. I fumbled Ramon out of my pocket
Ramon.
and quickly pressed the button to record.
Duncan?
No, not Duncan, you moron! The useless PI!
Oh, okay, because Duncan is more funny.
That's an interesting voice.
Care! Get him and let's go!
Duncan?
The PI! Did you leave your brain at the quartermaster or something? Pay attention, or I'll send
Do you have a quartermaster?
in her trains!
No, sorry, boss. Okay, sorry, boss.
What's that? What are you doing?
I mean, yeah, I love the fact he's making it obvious. And he's just
Almost
yeeted
clever.
it. You
Of
idiot.
course. Now your stupid little tape machine is lost in the trash, and nobody will ever find it. So once again, you fail.
This is
Take
ridiculous.
him. We're done here.
You'll never take me
Oh,
alive.
God.
My head. What?
So now we'll finally get to the bit where, yeah, where we get to the cutscene. Not cutscene, you know.
Nutter. Butter?
Okay, so we know.
What
Okay,
flavor
what's
shall
happening
we
here?
spray on Cuddle's door tomorrow? Perhaps
Flavor?
lychee? A Haven't done that one in a while. Although it did give him the zoomies.
Cats don't get zoomies. Oh my god.
Hello, sir. Can I help you?
Is this Nutter Butter Investigations?
That's right.
Well, I mean, I said we were going to go to another place and there would be a huge amount of exposition.
Yes, there is. My name is Duncan. I was...
Duncan! Are you the one Cuddles has been dealing with?
Yes.
Oh, you're Mousezilla, and the milk seller, and the drug dealer. You have too many jobs.
Please, let me explain.
What are you doing here? Where's Cuddles? You better not have heard him or the girls and I are gonna have a short chat with you.
I'm sorry. Cuddles is gone.
See, sorry, when a woman says the girls, my natural thought is
my head,
bosom.
It's still so confused.
Because that's what I've heard them referenced as in times past.
I've done it, Ramon! I figured out the best place for a nap and meow.
Come on, sir.
Oh, Ramon, it was the biggest scene I've ever seen in my life, and I don't know where it's gone.
God, the amount of exposition.
Ramon, if anyone hears this, oh, my name is Cuddles, not about it. He's coming back. Here's a big singer.
I just...
Fuck.
A quick lick of Tabby's sandwich when she wasn't looking. It was gross. She put mustard on it. It makes me all burpy. She always judges my lunch. She says, "Gosh, a cupcake isn't a..." Yeah, well, a sandwich with only mustard on it, Tabby, isn't a lunch either. Would you quit
Mustard
judging
bread.
me for buying
Probably
cupcakes?
not, no. You need at least a couple of
It's
slices
not
of
like
it.
I
Even
do
just
it every day.
wafer thin
Make
ham
sure
would do it.
too, I'll make a note to not tell Tabby that it was gross. Why don't you put mustard, just mustard on bread? Thank you, Ramon.
What? I'm making a mental note to discuss that at some point.
Desiree's here, and she's got thugs with her. She's working with Beatrice. Oh, they're so big and scary. Tabby, if you find this, call the police. Call the police. It's Desiree, Tabby.
He didn't say any of that.
That lying little Molly, pretending she was so scared for her well-being. Oh, and Beatrice, her stupid fake murder and her stupid trains.
Oh, for God's sake.
I'll give them both something to be properly afraid of.
I'm sorry. I didn't know what was happening. I think Cuddles thought I tricked him.
Oh, never mind that now. Do you know where Platy might have taken him?
Lord, if there is
Nothing
another fucking
Cuddles
cutscene with
described
more
at the junkyard
talking.
sounded like a headquarters. Where does she operate out of?
The puppet place? Scary puppets?
What? Scary puppets? You mean Lappy and Geronimo? Oh, I'm so sad that I know that.
Yes, the big tent.
I saw that on the map earlier and did wonder if we'd end up there.
Oh, the
We had discussions about it with
Lappy and Geronimo's land
the park
of nightmares
and
or whatever.
Thimbleweed Park.
Right. You
Did
listen.
I mention the park?
Go to the police. Ask
I'm not sure
for
that I did, but that was in the
Fuzzball.
theme park as
Tell
well.
him everything. Do you
I mentioned
understand?
somewhere.
Police. Fuzzball.
Fucking other game with the theme park.
Everything. Tell them to come to the abandoned amusement
idea.
park right now.
Yes.
Do you still have that Mousezilla suit?
It's right here.
Hand it over.
What are you going to do?
The police might be too late. I need to make sure he's all right. I'm going to rescue Cuddles!
How long has this been going on for? At least 5 minutes. It's been 5 minutes since I had that missed call waiting for them to shut the fuck up.
Slow elevator?
So slow. Oh, I keep asking them to do something about it. It takes like a minute to arrive. Ugh. Right. Remember, police, Platy, Fuzzball, amusement park.
Police. Amusement park.
Well, girls, it looks like we've got ourselves a PI to rescue. Guards, right. Must be the hench tigers that Cuddles mentioned.
Come on, Seven. Just tell me. Forget it, bro. I can't forget it. You're annoyed about something. I can tell.
I'm not annoyed. But that scarf isn't... Wait, shut up. Someone's here.
Oh, thank God. Right, I'll be back in a sec. We out here. I see Trevor is here as well. Fantastic. Typing during the BRB and after saying such nice things about not wanting to do so previously. Excuse me. Absolutely unbelievable. We are here in the Chaos Room with the red stripe. I noticed that my secondary camera has died, so if I press this button, it's a frozen image. It's a frozen image of when of its last and final shot. See? Nothing. Brilliant. I fucked your BRB! LOL. You did. You did. But I mean, it's fine because I'm pretty used to editing that shit at this point. And if you've checked any of the YouTube VODs back, then you'll know that. They are fucking rapid. I've got a system now. I know exactly what I'm doing. Anyway, we are trying to solve crimes as this lady. We have to get past the henchy boys. And probably have to do something in the shitbox here.
Portable place for cats to do their business. I'll just hold it in. I don't fancy experiencing any of the facilities around here.
Yeah, the facilities around the are awful.
Oh, gross.
Trevor, I was thinking if I'm going to do an after hours, I'll be doing it about the pizza gay slice. We've not checked that video in a while. But we're not nearly as close to finishing this game as I thought we were going to be, so I'm just going to keep that one in my mind. We're probably not going to do an after hours this evening.
The claw. Ooh, so scary. Probably some flimsy machine that creaks as it swings towards you at 1 revolution per hour.
8:30 p.m. your time.
Post-drop. Oh yeah.
That
I used to date someone who was really good at that.
Like what, 4-ish hours away?
Claws like titanium.
You've got the time. I don't. I'm in work at 7:45 in the morning, which is 11.5 hours away, give or take, by 3 minutes, because it is 12 minutes past 9. And I'm on till 9:30 at night, so. But I am off the day after, so chances are, big old stream tomorrow. I'll be tired, but streamy boys in action. 4 hours away, correct. God, yeah.
Too big, too far away, and
at least wrestling pay-per-views have taught me something. Right, I guess talk to these gimps. Look at them first.
Some mean-looking minions.
It is 4:12 p.m. here, whereas it is 9:12 here. So yeah, 4 hours. 4 hours. It's mad that you're that far away, but the time difference is only 4 hours. Whereas, you know, Jess in Australia, of course, much bigger difference.
I guess a willingness to conform is part of being a good goon.
Shabov.
Good evening. I am a reporter doing a piece on the,
Well, that's what I'm saying. I don't think there will be an after hours because I need to get to bed, and the game's not finished when I thought it probably would. So I don't think there's going to be an after hours.
Roller coaster?
Because I have to be up to go to work, which means alarms around 6 a.m. And that's a lot closer than 7:45, innit? By a good hour and 45 minutes.
Beat it. Shabov.
Just... punch them?
I'm not in danger right now. They can rest.
Wait.
Oh, not...
No, not lick it. Use it with the portal thing, because you'll get changed in there, right?
Should be able to change unseen
See?
inside here.
I didn't fall asleep last night until just after 5 a.m. So, wow. What the hell were you doing for so long?
Just tell me.
Telling one dog to stop eating the other dog's shit?
Fine. You want to know what's got me annoyed, 12? Your scarf.
What? Why? I love the scarf. Really sets off my fur.
No, it doesn't. The scarf is orange and so's your fur. If anything, they blend together in a confusing amalgam that... just forget it. That's not the point.
Just couldn't fall asleep. I fucking hate it when that happens, but it's rare that it happens these days.
I checked the handbook, and there was nothing about invalid work.
Which is great.
So I think you'll find that I'm well within my rights.
What handbook?
You should have had an alcoholic beverage.
Someone
An espresso martini,
during
perhaps.
orientation, I see. And thanks to my scarf, we're now hench tigers.
Or you could have bought some merch.
Since when is style part of our remit? We're supposed to look threatening and do as we're told.
Oh, got camping. Camping offer tomorrow. Are we not?
Thank you very much.
No, 12?
Well, after hours? Are we still talking about after hours? No, probably not.
We all look the same.
Like I
and
said,
none of us can pull that off.
I've got to be at work in the morning, and I'm in for an extremely long shift. But stream tomorrow.
Who cares about them? I have the heart of a tiger.
I might just open with it after hours. How weird would that be?
The heart of a tiger, 12,
I won't.
we're not
I fully plan to finish this game tonight because I'm pretty sure we are at the end of it.
Of hench tigers is coming towards us.
We are very much in the end game of this game, which means tomorrow I'll have to stream something else.
The effect is significantly less imposing.
Yeah, but
bit scary.
Perhaps.
Harry Potter,
so
perhaps.
Listen, perhaps if we all wore scarves, they'll say, "Look at all those
It's
hench
4 hours
tigers
because we're
wearing
cousins.
scarves.
Oh, right.
They're not afraid to express themselves, and that makes me feel insecure about myself.
We are cousins, are we
I'm
not?
going
Right,
to
okay, yeah,
run
I see.
away.
12. Do you know the zebra effect?
At 3 AM I thought, put the dogs on the bed. By 4 AM, one of them pissed on the duvet, so I had to strip the bedding and stick the duvet in the washing machine. Wow. Puppy pads ain't doing shit for you, are they?
People don't see us as individuals.
I don't think our dog's ever pissed on the...
They get scared and they run
I was
away.
going to say he's never
And we
pissed on the
don't have
bed,
to
but
fight
that
it.
being said, when we were at that shitty hotel, you remember the shitty hotel from Brighton?
I don't know.
We did get
scarf,
a
then suddenly
stack
they're
of
different.
fresh
Able to
towels
be picked out of a group.
that we placed upon the bed.
People will say, look at that one
And then we went
specific
out,
hench tiger.
and when we
They
came
don't look
back,
like the others, and their scarf
the
doesn't
dog
even
had
go
jumped
with
on the
fur.
bed
They must be
and
weaker
pissed
than
all
the
over the
rest, both
towels,
physically and
so,
emotionally.
yeah,
Let's go for
fair
them
enough.
first. And then bing, bang.
2 hours are so
Got someone
shit
smacking your head
at
with a tree
knowing
branch,
how to
and the rest
toilet
of us
properly.
are being
They're
chased
just
around like
awful.
common house cats.
To be fair, the bed is really high, so they can't jump down.
Just take off the scarf, 12.
Keith would fucking give it a good go. He'd be like,
When
yeah, fuck
last
it.
did Duncan wash this? Has he ever washed it? Cuddles isn't the only one whose life might be in danger now.
Duncan, you working tonight?
Squeak.
Whoa, don't have to bite my head off. Fine, no more questions. But
I was
since
like,
you're here,
fuck my
you'll need
life,
to come to
fuck
the
you
tent
dogs,
later.
fuck
the
you.
Quartermaster scheduled
Perfectly
mandatory
reasonable.
sensitivity training today for all staff.
Don't put the dogs on the bed,
Someone say
I
she's
think
more
is
of
the
a
answer to this.
rude don't. And now we all have to listen to a lecture on not disrespecting people's mask.
Imagine if I do come to fucking Edinburgh for the Fringe and we stay with you and bring Keith. Imagine the chaos of 3 cheese. Just makes me think of pizza.
And that's why you'll never get me to talk.
Don't put the foy. Foy, as far as I'm aware, doesn't tend to piss the bed.
Oh, you just love that, wouldn't you, Platty?
Yes!
Whole filming series on that. What, these dogs?
Well,
I'd
I
rather
don't
not.
want to. Platty. Meow, meow, meow. Who would ever take the Cremiston crime family seriously, huh?
Now the thing about it is probably Cully. I don't think Cully does that. In fact, to be fair, I don't think any of my mates
Platty?
tend to piss the bed. We are well established into our 30s.
Can't we measure
Mid to
him,
late.
boss?
Could, but someone
Fringe chihuahuas.
anything to gag him with.
Was it me?
Yes.
Okay, but I said I had to take my sister to her drama class, so I was in a rush, but I don't hear so good in my ear holes. So when you yelled at me over the phone, I got flustered, and
My best friend in high school would piss herself in bed if she laughed too much. Astounding. In fact, that's a thing, isn't it? I don't get it. This is a biological thing, right? Women have less bladder control than guys.
Foiled by your
Like,
own minion.
piss
Speaking
yourself
of which,
laughing is a
here's
saying,
your mousy
but
one
for
too,
women, it's
Duncan,
true
Or as I
on
will now
occasion.
call you, the traitor mouse. No cat.
I don't get it.
Not a mouse cat. Come to tell
Pelvic
me more
floor,
distracting lies while you wait for your
muscle
boss to
exercises, I think.
kidnap me again.
What
We had a sleepover once and had to change her bed 3 times. The 4th time it happened, we just gave up and poured a bottle.
No, you're You're the
of
criminal
rosewater in it.
mastermind.
Jesus, that's nuts.
Annoying prisoner. Did you know that?
And also a very annoying
Stay here
friend.
with 5 and watch this fool.
I wonder if she's still doing
going
it.
to get the airship ready.
That's right.
She definitely
Runaway
needs
in
to do
terror
her
from my
pelvic floor
implacable
exercises.
truths. You won't get away with this. All right, guys. So listen, she's gotten away with this, but only for now. There's still a chance. Join me, join the good guys. We can team up and put an end to Platy's drug empire, and you'll be a hero. I'll put a good word for you in with the police. They love me.
You shouldn't be pissing yourself at age 15, 16.
You
Entirely
can work
correct.
for me. I've always wanted someone to stand threateningly behind me
That should be
during
reserved when you're
You never
exceptionally
heard of
drunk.
good cop, terrifying hench tiger.
No, I'm sick of your voice already. The kid, stay here. Boss that guard outside.
Squeak.
In the morning, her mum was like, what the fuck, why all this bedding in the laundry? Did you try and cover it up, or did you just straight up say, because your daughter has pissed herself literally 4
I should
times?
have never trusted you, Duncan. This is your master plan all along. Lower my suspicions, lure me to a junkyard, make me lick a worm. You monster! How many years have you been planning this? 10 years? 100? No, 1,000?
Cuddles. It's me.
Tabby, you've been eaten by Mousezilla.
The second option just straight up told her the truth. Legit, sounds
You
reasonable.
were Mousezilla the whole
Trev, you're not paying
time?
attention, are you? Someone else's mum.
What? No, I got the suit from Duncan.
The last time we
Brought
just gave
Ramon
up
to
and
me
slept
after
on
we
it.
Kidnapped, and I heard
Jesus.
everything. And now I'm here to rescue you.
Oh, wow.
Are you still in touch with this
Tabby.
person?
No one's ever rescued me before.
I'm morbidly curious as to
Best
if this is still a thing.
Ever. All right, here's the plan. You head back to the office and call the remote. Police and I will track Platy down and stop her from escaping.
Cuddles, do you feel all right? You seem manic, more than usual.
I've literally never felt better, Tabby. Tabster, Tabaroony, Wabba.
Well, these drugs are doing a thing to him.
Strong.
Now, we lost touch when I moved to the UK for sixth form. Yeah, I assume that might have been the case, but... I mean, Facebook's a wonderful thing.
Listen to
Wonderful
me.
thing,
I
right?
think you've been drugged. Did they give you anything? Did you lick anything?
Worm.
Okay, yes, the worm. Sorry about that. But the professor said that would be safe, so please tell me you didn't lick anything else.
I don't need to lick things, Tabby. Oh, the air is my drug.
Of course. The air at the junkyard must be saturated with raw fluff powder. Oh, I hope you didn't breathe in too much of it.
Hey, Tabby. I'm in a cage. Can you see?
I'm in a
Look at me.
cage!
And I'm gonna get you out of there.
Tim Minchin.
Somehow.
Brilliant show. Saw it live. I was there. Sam was furious.
Sir, focus.
She introduced me to Tim Minchin, and at some point, me and Paul Drew were drinking in some random bar in Birkenhead. For some reason that I don't remember. But we ended up with tickets to see Tim Minchin the next day, so we went.
Did you just...
Does it matter whose mum? No, I guess it doesn't.
Solve this case
We also
so
spent a
you
good
can
part of the
check
night putting
that-
bogeys
not
on
a
another
case,
girl's face when she fell
a
asleep.
toad.
Oh, that's
This is the
fucking
one, sir.
disgusting.
The big,
Come
bubbly,
on.
leathery toad of a case that's gonna make
See?
you famous. It'll be
Blokes, we have
Alfonso's turn
this
to be
vision
remembered,
of how girl sleepovers like should go because we're just exposed to all sorts of filth at all times, and if we're not exposed to it, we're thinking of it. And bogeys on girls' faces, not really what we envision during a traditional girl sleepover. I say traditional, you know, it's the mess that's up here. Trev knows what I'm talking about, I'm sure.
My head's a bit light, but I'll push through. But you need to...
Cuddles, if you so much as suggest that I go back to the office, you'll regret it. The girls and I did not come all this way to save you, only to turn around and...
Worst girl sleepover ever. Exactly.
Are you kidding, Tabby? I I once saw you put a guy in a chokehold for 10 minutes because he pushed his girlfriend around at a bar. You are terrifying. Of course, I want you watching my back. I was going to say, you need to get me out of this cage.
Oh, yeah, no, let's do that.
Yeah, there was nothing sexual going on unless someone's into pissing. Second worst sleepover. Oh wait, no, I have read everything. So what are we doing?
The cage is old and the metal seems a bit fatigued.
Right, so we can do something with the bars. I have the girls. Can we use that on the bars?
Those don't go together.
Okay, we need to go and find something else. There's a plant thing.
Oh, that's the same plant Professor Huggy had in her office. I told Cuddles it just wanted to be his friend when it bit him.
Can we utilize this?
I can't think how this could help us escape. One lick is all it would take to lose a tongue.
Well, there's an eye thing, literally called an eye thing.
Cyclopean terror? They kind of forgot about the rest of the monster, it seems.
Trev's into all sorts of weird shit, that makes sense. You know what I'm into and it's not that gross stuff.
I don't see how this could help free Cuddles.
The conversations you guys have.
Who licks eyeballs? Well, okay, Cuddles probably.
I mean, we're smashing through that wall, aren't we? Let's be real.
I don't like the look of that. This isn't well supported at all. I'm so full on dry bricks now. I think I'll pass.
Pegging, furries, hobo porn. What an incredible combination. I love it. Hoax skeleton is because it's a human skeleton.
Look at how inflexible that spine is. If this creature was real, it would spend most of its life complaining about its back.
True say. True say.
I have to do everything in my power.
I literally just moved a slight fraction there. My back went, nah, mate.
Inviting it to the office.
It's true. It's very true.
There's no sign that explicitly says do not lick the exhibits, but that really shouldn't be interpreted as permission.
What have we got then? Do you reckon we... I'm thinking punch the wall, but seeing as I'm here, maybe we should punch the cabinet?
Those don't go to...
Punch the wall. Punch...
Those
what?
do not... Those don't... I don't think...
Fuck's sake! Alright, there's stuff, so let's go and deal with the stuff.
Just some random junk. Nothing in there seems interesting.
She needs this. No idea who she's talking about. What's happening here, son?
No! Mud and waterlogged paper, why?
I may be a pervert, but a normal pervert, not a pervert. Cully. Dirty pervert, baby. See, it makes sense. You know Rule 34? I do know Rule 34. Do you reckon there's porn about Margaret Thatcher? Oh, absolutely! I'm gonna check. Yeah, man. Not only are there the traditional fakes that you would expect, but there appears to be there appears to be an entire porn parody movie. Remember that time that... Who the fuck was it that played her? Why do I care? Remember there was a movie about Margaret Thatcher that was made, for some fucking reason, called The Iron Lady, right? Now, if you were going to take that name and turn it into porn, what do you think you'd call that? I am going to go for a quick wee and let you think about what, if there was, again, this is the homework while I go for a wee. If there's a movie called The Iron Lady, and you're going to make a porn parody of it, what would you call that movie? More on this in a moment. You idiots! You're all wrong! The lady... what was it? The Iron Lady, yeah? The Iron Lady Garden. Certainly going to put that on my my watch list. We'll get around to that at some point. Because, what the fuck? Anyway. Right, yeah. What else we got? There's lots of things. This is the same cracked wall from earlier.
Looks like it could collapse.
Oh my god, there's different places to go?
Can't leave yet. The girls and I still need to save Cuddles.
Okay. Maybe we can break the... Wait, hang on. Hang on. Is this from the tutorial?
A cat wearing a tiki mask. Oh, it's really quite well made. Lots of detail. Good job.
Should have watched that when you couldn't fall asleep last night. Yeah, you should have. But at least now you know what it is. So if you can't fall asleep tonight,
Did you clog up
you're
the
all
water
set.
litter again? Seven says it's making a noise like his stomach after he visits Porky Pete's.
Squeak?
I knew it! What is wrong with all of you? Go and clean it up immediately!
Squeak.
Well, that's not my problem now, is it? You should have thought of that before you started wearing big, fat, clumsy suits all the time. Do you know how much I already have on my plate, and now you're putting this on me too?
Squeak!
Okay, but how about porn about Jacob Rees-Mogg?
I do everything.
As you've said before, Rule 34
In
exists.
exchange. Kitty said to get rid of it. It's some cat's collection of trash, I don't know.
I mean, probably.
Squeakers.
It's a
Probably
briefcase.
some sort
What
of
does it look
collab
like?
fake
And I don't
image
care what you do with
involving
it. Eat it, burn it, throw it in the ocean. I don't care. Just make it not my problem, alright?
Theresa May.
Squeak?
Do not take that tone with me. Get out of here.
This must be everything Cuddles had in his briefcase. Maybe there's something in here that could...
Okay, so we...
Is this a singed
Wow, there's
plushie?
not a lot here.
Oh, Whiskers. I hope he can improvise.
Stroke my top hat. That is certainly a name you could give it. I'm not sure if it would work, but potentially. Right, stick in crack wall.
I'm gonna repeat the mistakes of Whip Hook and stick random objects on this.
The mistakes of Whip Hook. We haven't even tried Whip Hook yet. I mean, obviously I'm going to do that now.
It doesn't need to get whip hook and hook whippy ding dong. Yeah.
Another porn? I mean, we're just inventing shit at this point, aren't we?
I can't.
Entangled. Right, okay.
I'll just...
God damn it.
Oh,
No, that one.
This looks useful.
I told you, Tabby. We need to patent the whip hook before someone else invents it.
Right after we stop the murderer, sir.
Right, yes. But straight after that...
To be fair, Titanic porn is probably... That is probably even too niche for Rule 34. I can't imagine anyone taking those pixelated heads and putting them on top of naked people's bodies. I don't think that would be a thing. That's too far, even for Rule 34. Wait, well, hang on. He's got it now?
Sir, everyone here thinks I'm Duncan. I managed to get some of your things back. How exactly do you fit all of this wonderful stuff in your briefcase?
Careful packing.
Yeah, I mean, Titanic the movie, that will definitely exist. There's no doubt in my mind that that would exist.
Anywhere. Platy must have taken it.
Think of the bear.
Have you made any progress figuring out an escape plan?
Well, I think this cage was used for keeping an exhibit away from grabby paws, not for restraining someone. The bars aren't too strong. I might be able to bend them apart somehow. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna find a way to get rid of that hench tiger guarding the entrance, or else you'll be spotted as soon as you leave.
Good idea.
Okay, right. So that gives us our next port of call. I'm glad I was paying attention to that. Let's look at him.
Big and strong.
Superimpose Penny and Zental.
Incapacitate them before Cuddles can get out.
I mean, you could do that. Have this pen is.
Squeak.
But I mean, Jack and Rose on their own isn't porn, is it? I mean, to create Jack and Rose porn, you'd have to put Leonardo DiCaprio and Kate Winslet's heads onto naked people, probably fucking, and then you're just going to replace their heads with someone else's. So why not just start with Zytel and Penny? Wait, you got a dog called Penny? Trev, you didn't name your dog after a fucking character from Titanic, did you? Because that seems like something you'd do.
Squeaky, squeak, squeakerino?
Thanks, Duncan, but I'd rather stay here. I don't want to run into Miss Kitty again because she's so mean to me.
Zytel and Trout, oh god, yeah, that opens another cat of worms. Cat of worms? Kettle of worms. Kettle of worms? Can of worms.
Squeaky, squeak.
Your generosity is truly touching, my friend, but I'm going to stay here and think about my life. Do you ever do that, Duncan? Wonder about the steps you took that ended with you standing here in a mouthful.
Penny from Big Bang, and good she had copper fur, like a American Penny.
To get here, and sometimes
she doesn't now.
In bed at night, they haunt me.
They can't be both of those things, though, surely. From Big Bang, though. I fucking hate that show.
Squeakies.
Your generous wonder. I made a lot.
Squeak.
Oh.
Okay, how do we get rid of this cunt?
I don't think the plushie is relevant there. Hitting them with a stick would... That won't...
I feel like this might have something to do with it.
Perhaps be a distraction?
Well, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Can we hide it in the Ferris wheel?
Check out this thing that... Oh, now I'm doing it. Oh.
Well, yes, we all love her. I wouldn't name a dog after her. Please don't tell me you enjoy that TV show. Right? It's fucking terrible. Hide it in the box of trash.
Well, this should draw the hench tiger's attention. I just need to pick a suitably attention-grabbing statement.
Can you put some watermelon on that for me? Yeah. Yes, I know it's a hot dog.
I guess the watermelon thing? Sure.
Okay.
Squeak!
What do you write it down?
What was she in before she was in Big Bang Theory? Because I remember her from something else that's not that fucking terrible show. I just can't place it right now. Was she the two guys, a girl in the pizza place or whatever the fucking thing was that Ryan Reynolds tried to get famous from before he started doing really cool things?
Squeakies!
He can't have a script.
Jeremy Kyle in the morning and Big Bang Theory in the afternoon.
What? What's that?
Sorry, read up. When I was in hospital, it seemed to be on TV all the time. It's been the beginning, but then I was stupid at the middle to the end. It was stupid, presumably.
What? How did you escape?
8 simple rules.
Oh, Platy will blow her top.
Never
if
watched
she finds that. Don't care, follow me.
I definitely don't remember from that.
He must be hiding in here, Duncan. Keep an eye out while I look for him.
Don't lick Cuddles.
What should I do next, Tabby?
You need to come up with a plan to get out of there while I find a way to take care of the guard outside.
I'm taking care of the guard outside.
Leave me alone here, Tabby? Tabby, don't you dare leave me alone!
You'll be fine, sir. You're safely imprisoned in a cage, remember?
Oh, yeah. Okay, fair point. Yeah.
Oh god, this is going on so much longer than I anticipated.
The cage is old and the metal seems a bit fatigued.
For God's sake. Can we use the stick on the bars?
Cuddles can manage on his own, I'm sure. Here's a stick?
I only have one, so we'll have to share.
That really won't be necessary, sir.
Right. Are you good? Can you get out now? She won't give him the girls, will she?
How's it going?
Oh, just super good. Really loving this whole being
John Ritter
locked
passed
in a
away during
cage
filming.
dynamic. I'm learning so much.
Okay,
New
wonderful
perspective
news.
and all.
That doesn't tell me what else that chick has been in, though.
I'd like to request a new rescuer.
I have no idea what to do with this. Should I throw it away?
That's Mini Oscar, my little plush buddy. He got a bit
God,
singed
nails
when I
is so
covered him in oil
strange.
and lit him on fire, but he's a champion. He pulled through.
Expedia commercials,
Got a
no.
fighter spirit.
No. I'll just slowly but surely give him all his shit back.
Here's your badge, sir.
Ah, good. Now I can be officially imprisoned.
This is wonderful.
Do you need to borrow the girls, sir? In case that guard comes back?
Oh, they're probably
Her nudes were
far
stolen from
too
a
small
phone
for
too.
my paws.
See, now that seems like something that I would have noticed.
Actually, I think
I did not notice this. Are you sure that's actually
Yes, thank you,
legit and not just
Tabby.
some fake
Best
bullshit?
you keep them.
Sounds like fake bullshit. Unless it happened, like, I don't know, I guess relatively recently. I remember, what's her fucking name? The Hunger Games chick. She had a bunch of... Well, she had that happen. I remember that being a thing. And let's not forget the WWE wrestler, Paige. I used to think she was so fucking pretty and shit. And then a whole bunch of shit got leaked, and she turned out to be one hell of a hoe, and I just lost so much interest immediately. Absolute slag.
Squeak?
Do not take that tone with me. Get out of here.
Looks like a vagina. What looks like a vagina? Wow, that's some interesting clipping. Good job, guys. Oh, for God's sake, I don't know what to do.
I need to report this to the city's safety council as soon as we get back. If we get back.
It just looks like her nudes. It's a vagina. What, you can't see her face? How? I mean, there's no way to check then, is there? I mean, bearing in mind there could always be lookalikes, and as we've established, Rule 34, fakes are quite easy to make. Wait, hang on. I've just realised I can switch. I can play as Cuddles.
Well, the stick by itself won't do much. Stop. This is a stick up. That thing won't appreciate. Stop. Now, can I repeat? Oh, dare up. That thing won't. That doesn't. Maybe if I wrap the whip around the bars, you can pull on it or something.
Oh, Jesus, it took me this long to get here. No, it's her, and you can see her. Intimate parts. Don't make me Google this.
it going, sir?
Oh, yeah.
He's wrapped the thing around, right? That's what's happening here.
These bars are kind.
Are you fucking high? What am I supposed to do now?
Perhaps I can use this to twist the bars?
Right, here we go.
Tabby, it's working. The bars are bending.
Thank God.
Almost there.
I'm
yes.
really happy that you told me that that statement twice. Thank you, Trevor.
I'm free, Cuddles Nutter Butter, destroyer of cages. Oh, we will make them rue the day they put me in there. Tabby, here's the plan. I'm gonna get into that Mousezilla suit with you, with each of us operating one half of it. We'll explore and identify all the key locations. Dibs on top half. Once that's done, we'll feign a broken leg and fall over. Oh, screaming for help. When the hench tigers gather in concern, we'll burst out of the suit like a mousy pinata. They will assume Duncan has exploded from a fluff overdose and faint. I will then tie them up while you muffle them with the scraps from the suit. Finally, we'll dress up as the hench tigers, find Platy, and work our way into her confidence over a period of weeks.
Typing.
Then one day, when she least expects
well done, friend.
Justice!
That's a very intricate plan, sir. Good work. But what if we try something else first?
Glitter vagina? Nah.
I suppose
yeah,
we
I've never
can give
understood
that
the point
a
in that
shot.
either.
But if it all goes south, combo suit time. Oh, wow. I think the fluff taught me karate.
I mean, let's be real. We're blokes. If we're getting near the vagina in the first place, we're probably excited enough. Without it sparkling.
I can't leave while that hench tiger is outside. They'll just throw me back.
Okay, so we need to knock the wall down on him. Right, yeah? Yeah?
Thin kitty. Tabby, come give me a...
I've got a fucking inventory in the way. We're missing all of this. Well, I mean, you can see most of it, but still, that's very annoying. Ah, cutscene, perfect. Amateur and natural, please.
Did you hear that? I think it landed on the hench tiger outside. He's not going anywhere, right?
Amateur, I would tend to agree with, because the nature of porn in itself is very, very clean and crisp and stylized. Stylized, I think, is the word that I'm looking for. Whereas just some shit that you take on your camera phone is probably a lot better, because it's more real, right? Natural, not so much. I like a bit of tidiness in myself as well. I'm not just fucking holding this up to the ladies. I keep myself trim and clean, obviously.
Maybe when he wakes up, he'll reconsider his life, or he'll go straight to the hospital because those bricks look heavy.
Right, are we going to the tent?
Seems like all the hench tigers are in there, sir. Some kind of meeting. I can hear Platy too. I'll sneak in quickly and see what's going on.
Be careful, Tabby.
I will, sir.
This is endgame, isn't it? We're so close to endgame. Boaty McBoatface! Oh my god, do you see? Look at the airship! It's called Boaty McBoatface! Remember that thing years ago when there was a new vessel being made and they asked the British public to name it, and we in our infinite wisdom decided to call it Boaty McBoatface, and everyone, well, the people in charge were like, no, we won't do that, we'll call it the SS Sir David Attenborough. Well, something Sir David Attenborough. It was David Attenborough something. You're talking plastic surgery? What, on the vagina?
Of one another's food. It will certainly help to maintain a positive
What the fuck are you looking at, Trev?
Oh, Duncan, come here for a minute. So guys, I know we've been having a tough time the last few
It's a
days,
very
but
soft-spoken cat. I assumed it was a lady, but now I'm kind of thinking it's based on Michael Jackson.
Miss K and Miss B and
All body.
confirmation for a
Okay.
little entertainment.
I just assumed you were talking about pubes. I'll be straight up and honest.
What I've seen
I think
is
I've probably
gonna
made that
be a
clear
hit.
already.
Take a look at this. Duncan, breathe in.
I'm not sure that I necessarily agree. Because what the fuck? Because it can all come down to a woman's choice to an extent. I mean, like, what I'll say is I don't mind necessarily a bit of surgery here and there, maybe whatever. It's entirely up to them. Not my problem, not my business. More importantly, but I think you can reach a stage where it is too much. That is my 2 pence on the situation. Right, so what in the fuck is going on here? Why are they all balloons? What?
Ow! Tell my kittens I love them.
I have no idea what's going on. I assume we're high. You should hear the names people are giving the Uranus probe name. Well, I feel I probably will at some point.
Bam! Slam!
My spleen!
My spleen!
Not in the face.
Oh no. Oh my god.
Tabby, can you hear me?
Cuddles? Why are you a floating head?
Gosh, your eyes, Tabby. I think they blew some fluff into your face. Here, sit down, Tabs. Deep breaths. That was incredible, though, Tabs. I heard screaming, and I ran in to save you, but you knocked them all out.
What? Who? The floating inflatable clown, maybe? Oh, I don't feel good, sir.
Okay, let's get you out of that suit.
I
It's
think
covered in the stuff.
Rita is gone. I see my numbers have just dipped down one. And after this conversation, I can't say I blame her.
Okay, there you go, Tabs.
Thanks for getting the fluff off me, sir. Oh, I didn't like that.
Are you feeling all right, Tabs?
I feel more like myself again, sir, but my head's still swimming, and...
What's wrong?
Quick question. Are my legs are they still balloons? Or blue?
Wow, okay, you keep resting, Tabs. I'll poke around.
Okay, right, we've got a terminal here. Let's go and have a little look-see. Oh, we can look at all these motherfuckers. There's probably something on one of them that we're going to need. Likely the hairy one.
Full of
oh no, you're still here.
I bet this is where all the info
Get ready
on the
for bed,
drug
mate.
operation is stored.
Because I went so well for you yesterday.
That looks technical. Maybe there's some info on there.
Don't blow it up.
Tabby, look at this. I mean, no, don't. Stay there and rest. But it's all here. The junkyard, manufacturing numbers, equipment designs. Oh, Platy's been using an airship to shuttle the fluff from the junkyard here for
I knew that fucking thing would become
right
involved.
across the bay at night.
An airship?
Read back.
Sir,
we're talking about porn. No, outside of porn. I understand people can make their own decisions, and that's fine with me.
She's probably going to try to use that to get away.
That exit there has
Oh,
to
like super fake shit in the porn. Yeah, I
we'll
get
make
it.
sure she doesn't... Ooh, my head.
Tabby!
I'm fine. Let's go. The girls and I have a few things we want to say to that kidnapping little cucumber head.
Tabby, you're not fine. You just sucked in a small child's weight in fluff. I barely breathed in any at the junkyard, and you saw what it did to me.
It doesn't matter how I feel, sir. We can't let her get away.
I know, and I won't.
Cuddles.
You've helped me more than enough on this case already, Tabby, and you're
Like
in
I have a
no
pizza
shape
for
to
you.
do anything
Bullshit.
until the fluff wears off. Don't worry. I've got this. I have a brilliant plan.
Does it in any way involve disguising yourself as Mousezilla and working your way into her confidence over a period of weeks?
Not this time, Tabs.
Not gonna lie.
I promise.
Really enjoy pizza
you keep
right about
resting
now.
and catch the police up on everything when they get here. I'm going to stop Platy.
Oh, the porn storylines. I mean, yeah, but I mean, at the same time, I could still really go for a pizza. Toss coins to the Twitter. I could order a pizza and Sam could deliver it. It would be brilliant. And if she didn't deliver it, it would be the other guy. The guy I got beef with. I could literally... He claims he knows where I live. if it was him, I could be straight up like, okay, so now you definitely do know where I live. You gonna smash my windows? You gonna call the boys from Liverpool? You gonna do anything? Are you? Bitch! You wanna stand up for yourself? Right now? You cunt! Good times.
Feeling any better, Tabs?
Still a bit woozy, sir, but improving.
So what, are we leaving?
Nothing will rouse them. There's just hench tigers and easily escaped cages out there. I need to find Platy.
Okay, right, so remember that... Oh. I was hoping we'd still have the course of our inventory, but we do not. Oh, the airship, of course!
Thanks for all your help, Tabs, on everything. I'll see
Airship
you
is
soon,
endgame.
Okay? Remember, deep breaths.
This isn't the first time I've been accidentally dosed with hallucinogens in a tent, sir.
Oh, that's good to hear.
Obviously.
Wait, what? I don't get it.
Just go.
Thank God. Hey,
Where's
leave
the
this game
airship?
alone. I've been enjoying
Whiskers,
myself.
That thing is huge, and it's getting ready to take off. You'll have to
You
try
know me, I
harder
love
than
a
that
fucking
to
good point and
escape
click
me,
game.
Platy.
Which one? The one you text me. It was only a short one, wasn't it? Text me it again, because I can't be arsed scrolling and remembering. Text me it now. When this is done, we'll watch a trailer for it.
It is a tragedy that such a noble and indeed historic name has been wasted on this vessel of criminal enterprise.
That's got... I mean, obviously, Boating McBoatface is a reference, but I feel that line also is just perfect.
I can't do much with this. Maybe steal it and use it on something entirely unrelated. Matrick used to say, don't lick strange boats' faces.
Also, buy some merch.
Never
Streamlabs
made
said
sense
you
until
should.
now. Good job, bro.
And before you say it, more merch. Buy more merch. Remember, the winter season is coming. There are hoodies and beanies. We out here. How can I not start with lick windows?
I don't think I should lick that.
Come on, guy. Oh, that one's open.
Windows? There must be a lower deck inside. There's a ladder right there. I don't need to climb in through the windows.
What? Where?
There's a ladder.
There. Ooh! It cut to cutscene. We are off and away, my guys.
Oh, Platy, Bo Batty. Come out wherever you are.
This is what I get for relying
Thanks,
on
mate.
other people. I suppose the hench tigers simply let you out when you asked.
I escaped, actually, with my skills and a stick and a sexy whip. No, not a sexy whip. Forget that bit. Point is, it's over now, Platy. You got nowhere to go, and the police are heading our way.
Nowhere to go? How you tracked me this far, I'll never understand. Do you even have a brain? I'm on an airship, you buffoon. I can go anywhere I like. As for the police, well, they're welcome to all the hench tigers they can round up at that decrepit park. I'll be long gone before the sun rises.
You won't
get away with this? I already have, you moron. I have an airship full of fluff.
Are we going to deposit it over the city so that everyone gets addicted? Trouble is with that plan is no one would know what they're addicted to, so...
nothing. So I can't go back to Meow Meow Furrington. So what? I can take my pick of other countries and simply start over. I'll treat this whole escapade as a
GTA, when we're going back to that.
As for you...
I only want to fuck with the remastered trilogy for GTA at this point, so when I can afford it, or when someone gifts it to me on Steam.
Hey, whoa there! I see. Okay.
I know this music. This is endgame music.
Fair enough, but indulge me a little bit first.
I am so tired of
the
your
endgame music is very
voice.
similar to the main theme music. That's why I recognise it, because I turned the main theme into a beat.
So tirelessly to help.
No GTA then.
Care.
Oh, thanks, mate.
Barely knows you exist. And once we get over deep water, I'll send your body down into it. It'll forget even that much.
Well then, I guess we've got something in common, because it doesn't know you exist either, Platy.
We have nothing in common, you worm. The city will learn what I tried to do. and the people will agree, and it will be your name that they try to forget. Puddles Nutter Butter. The cat who ruined everything.
Oh, I think not, Ms. Dramatic. My assistant has my diary recorder. She knows exactly how things actually went down. Duncan will confess. Your partner in crime, Beatrice, will be arrested, and you'll be nothing but a footnote on the coffee-stained pages of this case. If anything, Edgar will emerge as the hero, the only one in
the
this
PS1
whole
stream
sorry
was
mess
fun,
who maybe tried to
I'll
do
admit.
something that would be good for everyone else, not just for himself.
Edgar? A hero? Never! He was a Montague.
If it was still a case of me and Krusty seeing each other every week, we probably would have already been back to it, but me and Krusty don't see each other very often at all anymore. Like when we see each other, it feels like it's work, because we hang out when we hang out here, we're either recording a series or we are streaming, and you know how rare the streams are, which will be a good indication as to how often me and Krusty actually hang out. Not very often. We only tend to hang out as actual mates when we're doing a thing at Amy's house. And that's not very often.
Just because Edgar was a Montague doesn't mean he was just treading the same path. He had lost someone he cared about. He was trying to make things better. He could have united the families, Montague and Capulet, under one
Kev was
person.
trying to put something together for the boys the other day to go and watch a hockey game, ice hockey game.
Have been different.
Manchester Storm
But
represent.
You've set them at each other's throats now, and who knows how bad things will get before it's over.
He asked if anyone was free for it. Foy's going. Krusty didn't say anything. I checked my rota.
Why don't you
I'm
see
not
it?
free, so
We need them to fight amongst themselves to weaken one another. The
I didn't bother saying anything.
Catulets,
I mean, they
the
tend to
Mayfaradons,
assume that
they're
because
all just
I'm
cats who
not
got lucky
local
in
to
life.
them, I can't
Never
fucking
had to
hang out.
sacrifice anything for what they have. They can't change.
Which is
None
fair,
of them can
and also
change.
tragic.
And cats like you just
Missed another phone call there.
excuses for them. You're complicit.
I mean, I feel like this is definitely endgame, so there's no point in me even
people should go
attempting
around
to
murdering them.
wait
That
for them to
doesn't
stop
make me
talking,
complicit.
because it's going to
It
go on
makes
for a while,
me
isn't it?
better.
It makes you the same. You do nothing.
I want to do a dual stream with you. I
have
can run it on my
worked.
PC and
I
you
have
can stream
planned.
it.
I have given everything all by myself. And cats like
Not sure
you
how it would work,
want me
but
to let
okay.
them just carry on? No! They don't deserve what they have. I do. So I will take it all and do it all properly.
Platy, the crime lord, here to ruin the day.
Stop calling me that stupid name. She won't exist much longer. Nobody will remember her. But I'll make sure they remember Kitty.
If by remember you mean
I remember the
hate,
software,
then
but
sure.
still.
You think cats will
We should
praise
pay attention
you for
right now.
creating
This is
fluff after
endgame,
it
right?
ruins their city?
I've ignored all of this up to this point. And this is clearly the fucking serious ending. Except for this bit where I'm going to BRB so I can call my wife back. See you in a sec. We out here. Oh, excuse me. Probably could have saved that, to be honest. Let's be real. How long was I gone? Does it matter? If you're watching on YouTube, very little time. Extremely little time, because no comments were made. No software needed to be fucked with. Or, you know what I mean. Right. I don't think Duncan would agree with, would agree that you're a force for good. Everyone's going to believe Beatrice was the mastermind. Let's go with the first one.
Think the people will side with you even as you ignore every single individual you've abused. What about Duncan, for example? You kept him addled on Fluff, making and selling drugs for you. Fluff ruined him. He had a respectable life before you. Who knows if he'll ever recover? And you want to do the same to countless others.
Oh, please. He leapt at the chance to get involved. He was quite the nip user already, I suspect. Probably needed the money to keep the habit or something. I still had to do almost everything myself.
Slight audio clip
Truly
there.
is useless. But at least he can do one last good thing. And help take the fall for all this.
You know, the Montamues and the Catulets keep their power because they're not foolish enough to throw the people they depend on under the bus the moment the winds change. It's not a failing to need others, Platy. Do you get that? Everyone does, in some way. Family, friends, co-workers.
And that is why they will all fail. Weak points. Look at you with your sad little secretary. She couldn't stop you ending up here with a gun on you, did she?
Oh, she could have, but I didn't want her to go to prison for beating you senseless.
Like I said, weakness.
You must realize that by running away, you're leaving the door open to Bee getting all the credit for this instead of you.
Bee? Beatrice? She can barely string a sentence together.
Oh, she can string a sentence together. Many of them, it turns out.
Potato salad, yes, you've mentioned, but somehow you've missed the simple fact that all you need to do to convince people of something is to confirm their expectations. The city knows about the Magtheridons, old money weirdos who live in crazy castles. Of course one was masterminding a drug operation.
I need to write it down because even if I say it on the stream, it's unlikely that I'll check it back, so I won't remember.
Really afraid of, after all.
Potato salad.
Putting heads in freezers to motivate
Trev's saying I
people.
love potato
She's
salad,
the
yeah,
one
but what if I
running
made
cats
it
over
better
the
than
trains.
that?
I can see the headline now.
I've made it
Weirdo
fried
Magtheridon
and cheesy.
kills innocent Montague and also city's most beloved PI while running secret drug ring.
It'd be like
because
cheesy
of course
chips,
she
but
did.
trust me, it'd be better. Let me work out. I need to work out the correct like herbs and spices to use, like Cajun,
Maybe.
spicy,
but my secretary,
cheesy
the
potato
one you were
slices,
so
not
dismissive
wedges
about,
slices.
She's real smart, and she'll be pretty mad that you shot me. So I think she'll put her writing talents to use and make sure that not a single newspaper article so much as mentions the name Platty Cremiston.
It doesn't matter. I will return one day. And when I do, when this city is crying out to be saved from those monsters, then
We need lots of
they
sauce.
will welcome me back with open
Because
arms.
potato salad is like, well, it's just cold potatoes and like mayo and shit. We're gonna need some onions in there, right? Onions, maybe some jalapenos.
So Edgar was just someone for you to exploit, and yet you think you're better than any of the other families.
Edgar was a fool.
Still cold though. Still cold. Right, let's do it cold.
Or it would
I
have
was
been
going to do it as a hot
nobody,
dish, but it's
and
just
you would
occurred to
have
me if we're going to
lived
potato
a
salad,
long
it
and
maybe make it
fulfilling
cold
life.
so we
You
can do
don't
a
know.
cheesy sauce.
None of us know,
Let's add the
Platty.
mayo.
And you can't invoke
Onions,
fate
jalapenos
like
in
a
there.
washcloth
Fry
to
the
sweep
potatoes
across
anyway.
the past and erase what you wrote there.
If we do them sliced.
I wrote.
We'll roast them if they're going to be
It's his own
like new
fault
potatoes.
he
Skin
died.
on, actually.
All I did was sneak the key card for his father's office out of his jacket at the club that night. He was already so drunk he never noticed. I was gonna leave it in my room after and tell him he dropped it if he came asking. But I left the elevator unlocked for a quick escape, and he wasn't supposed to come back. I just wanted some dirt
Oh.
on Bartholomew.
The things are happening.
Platty, what are you doing? Did you steal my card?
Edgar, darling, I'm so glad you're here. We need to talk.
Answer the question, Platty. Platty, look at me.
I love the fact that he's blatantly got the same voice as the fucking detective we've been playing as. He's not even trying. Oh, she killed him. God damn it.
So it wasn't planned. Figures. The body being moved hardly any distance. The messy clues left all over, leaving the murder weapon in Bartholomew's safe. Very you, all in all. Well done for sticking to your brand, Platty. Selfish short-sightedness.
Your stupidity is truly incredible. Are you insulting me while I have a gun on you? For that matter, do you really think you could just climb on board and stop me?
I'm gonna try
Have
and
a small
work on
hope
this.
that you just turn yourself in.
A fresh take on a potato salad. I'm probably going to talk to it,
entirely
talk to Krusty about it as well, because I'm sure he'd have some great ideas. I'm willing to bet fennel seeds would be involved in this take, so I'm going to write that down
plan on
now.
the fly, same as you like to do, but not this time. No, not this time. I knew exactly what to do before I climbed on board.
Send you a picture when I construct this. I have no idea when I will ever construct this,
You didn't
but
even realize it's happening right now, and it's working.
hopefully soon.
Perfectly.
Plan? What plan? Flying police cars coming to arrest me? Some unlikely homemade contraption of rubber bands and exercise weights designed to incapacitate me?
Nothing that grand. See, my best friend is sitting in that big tent of yours, slowly coming down from a dangerous high that your fluff sent her on. And that made me mad. I finally understand what was going on in Edgar's head when he found out that Gumdrop died of fluff. He was like me, couldn't just stand aside and watch his friends suffer. She's pretty unstoppable, Tabby is. But that fluff did a number on her. Still, if I'd let her, she'd definitely have climbed on board and tried to claw you to shreds. But, like I said, I kinda anticipated the gun, and I would rather die than see that amazing cat get hurt anymore.
Oh, bless him.
Platty. So, I had to do this, because if I didn't, no force on Firth could have stopped Tabby, drugged or not, from doing it herself.
That's your genius plan? Come after me so she won't? That's not a plan. That's idiotic. Suicidal.
I put too much tobacco in this. I'm going to roll with it anyway. It's kind of funny because I'm literally rolling
you
it.
Talking until we've flown far enough away that she won't hear the gunshot.
You know, maybe I was wrong about you. I don't think others have made you weak at all. I think the weakness is just who you are.
Celery soul.
What sort of selective world do you see through those eyes, I wonder? Then again, I don't really care. Goodbye, Cuddles.
I thought it was all over for me then. I was prepared to die. What I
Are we attached to the fucking rope
late,
bridge up,
really.
perchance?
It was a genuine problem. Surviving the bullet almost killed me.
Oh no, just there.
That hurt.
Now we're going to shuffle down into the window.
Just keep shimmying. Just keep shimmying. And don't die.
What's Mike up to?
It'd be pretty depressing to survive being shot and then fall to my death right after. Just wide enough to not get stuck on my I mean my love handles. Made it. Almost there.
Yeah, nailed it.
Bullet hit my badge head on. Oh, wow. I will never again complain about how heavy it is.
Okay, right. Let's move my recipe to the side. The ship's name is in the wrong spot for the ship. Only if you are being real with this and not playing a video game. Oh, God, there's so much stuff going on here. The end game goes on for a long time.
Who's there?
Whiskers.
Whoops. Oh, no.
Who's down there? Hench tigers? I told you to stop chasing mice in the hold!
Spogger Lakey-Wog.
Duncan, you imbecile! What are you doing in the cargo hold? You're supposed to be guarding the idiot cat!
Whoop, whoop, whoop! Charcoal underwear!
Shut up! Now I'm stuck with you until we reach Pashan. You are so annoying. I don't want to see you once until we arrive. Do you hear?
Fucking fantastic special
Stay down there
effects.
and don't break anything.
Oh, there's more.
Gypsy rack.
No, there isn't. I've literally covered everything. That's the text message. That's the wife with a name. Oh, the aftershave. Super, right. Do I have my thing? No, I don't. Oh, shit. Well, there's junk here, which is not a thing to look at, but it's here regardless, so let's look at it.
Broken barrels and other trash. This is useless. Why don't they have a DIY escape kit down here or something? I don't have time.
Right, no, let's just get this shit done. What's in the crate?
This crate is full of processed fluff.
Oh.
Come on, you big stupid cube. Pepe was right. You are the worst shape.
Ooh. Okay. Oh.
Come on.
Right, okay, so there's going to be something involving that at some point.
Daddy's up there. Better not. I have to find another way out of this.
If you use the lever again, that'll open, the crate will be right there, right?
Duncan!
That has not helped.
I am going to kick you off.
Oh no,
this
she's still
ship.
going.
Best not to do that. I don't want to draw unnecessary attention to myself right now.
He says, talking right next to it.
It's shut, and I can't reach it.
Oh, that's the junk.
I can't use it. Lick it.
Oh, shit. Right, it must be really simple. It must be.
The door to the upper deck, I guess, where Platy is. There's no time now to be licking doors. Not a good idea to lick a box. That's exactly... This crate is full of... That's exactly underneath the loading doors now.
Yes, so...
A lever of some kind. Just what an evildoer needs for their flying lair.
Come on, gang.
It's got engine grease all over the handle. Ugh. Whiskers, mister. Need to judge the
Oh, there's a
time.
shadow!
I shot you instead of the stupid detective.
Because I saw that open then. Now. Where are you going? You idiot! Walk round. Fail. Right. Right, we'll do it again. Right, I'm ready. And now. Yes!
There we go, Platy. All snug in that box. Full of yummy fluff to give you a taste of what you put so many others through. Do they say vertical lines are slimming or fat? Nah, well, either way, you'll be behind some for the rest of your life. Lots of time to find that one out. Sugar. Now, to land this thing without dying in a hugely ironic fireball. So, this lever must control... Whoa, what are you doing?
I don't even have to work
Ship,
out this
stop
this
turning
puzzle.
upside
Is
down,
that it? Is that the last thing we had to do?
Turn the other way. Yes. So, okay. Thank you. Just stay like that.
Should's been going an hour and a half
Why are you
longer than I
going
wanted
up?
it to.
I want to go
But
down.
here we are.
Oh, Tabby, Ramon, Edna, someone help me! The ship has gone mad. Oh, wait a minute. No, it's fine. I was pulling the up lever. Anyway, sorry, that's on me. The labeling here is terrible. All right. Down we go. Steady does it. Why am I upside down again? Okay. I got it. Yeah, that's okay. I'm almost there. Carefully. Chin.
I wonder if I did an order for
in my
the
rush
takeaway that
to
Sam works out. I could put my name
deliver
as
the criminal
first name
straight to
Sammy's
your paws,
and second
I
name husband. And then
aggressively
in the delivery notes I could write send full stop
the airship.
Ian.
But
Full
there
stop.
you go. One selfish and very kidnappy murderer.
Not going to do
has
it now,
requested. And
unless
then
someone
you
sends
arrived, and
tosses a
here
bunch
we
of
all
coins
are.
at the Twitcher.
The chief's not gonna
Kind of looking forward to going
believe
to bed at
this.
this point.
It does sound pretty crazy
As good
when
as
I
pizza
explain the
sounds.
whole thing like that.
Well, yeah, but mostly that you solved it.
Hey, I am competent, you know.
Yeah, you got your moments, sure, but this was a tough one. That's all I'm saying, Cuddles. Genuinely good work, though. I hope you.
I'd play a
yourself
sequel to
something
this. I
really
imagine
nice
they
to live
would probably do the sequel thing and go a little bit darker with it,
The whole bottle.
which would be even more fun.
There's a couple stops I need to make first.
At the same time, I'm really looking forward to hopefully having a Black Sad sequel at some point, because that game was
Adrenaline from
fucking
the
great.
murder attempt and the airship
I think we did
crash
a
had
lot of
worn
walkthrough
off
shit
by
with
the
that game,
time I
but
reached
loved it
Scarlet's
anyway.
Theater. I felt exhausted. I was still a little dizzy from the fluff. and my chest ached where Platy's bullet had hit me. All I really wanted to do was go back to the office, have a sip from Billy, and give Tabby a huge hug. But I needed to end it. Edgar's death had been a cut deep into an already wounded family, and the bleeding had to be stopped before it drowned this whole city. Scarlet looked like
So we're going there.
As if a ghost had stepped inside
That's
one of the
not
many
the
costumes
place we were, but
around us,
okay.
giving it life, but lacking substance. Yet, as she watched me approach, an invisible weight seemed to lift from her shoulders.
You solved it, Chaton. I see it in your eyes.
It was an accident. One of Bartholomew's people had ambitions. She was the one making and supplying fluff, with some help from a rich backer. Edgar surprised her in Bartholomew's office, digging for dirt on him. She panicked, she hit him, and her eyes closed and she took a deep breath in.
It was not Bartholomew.
No. So you can call back your assassins or poisonous frogs or whatever. Nobody else has to die over this. Her breath escaped in an explosive rush, and her shoulders sagged. She suddenly seemed far older.
Thank you, Chaton.
I turned to leave, but paused. You know, you've been very insistent that Nip isn't that bad, and that you're not to blame for any of this. And I'll give you credit for this. You were smart enough to recognize that Edgar had a better plan than either of his parents had had in 30 years.
Oh, Chaton.
No, I brought your son's killer to justice. The least you can do is be quiet and listen. The market for fluff, the whole reason Platy and Beatrice were able to operate their scheme in the first place is because of you. You and Bartholomew, your ambitions to outdo one another have been blinding you to the consequences of your actions for so long.
It is not ambition to want to be a good mother. You cannot begin to imagine what it has cost me every day to ensure he could live a good life.
I don't have to imagine anything. I can walk out of here and see the city you two have twisted into your own image. The cats you've hurt. Edgar saw it, and he had a plan to fix, to at least try. That's more than either you or Bartholomew ever considered, apparently. But we'll never know if it would have worked, because in the end, he became just another victim. He only cared this time because he was your son. She was crying by then, her expression twisted and furious.
How dare you!
I dare, because this is not your city. It belongs to all the cats who live here, not just the powerful ones. And maybe if I hammer that point home enough, I can crack open that stone wall around your heart and give us all hope for the future. Think about your son. Think about him constantly until the loss burns inside you like a sun, and then think about doing his memory justice.
Jesus, they are doing a good thing here.
And I saw I'd finally reached the young cat who had walked down the red carpet all those years ago.
I don't know if I...
Edgar didn't know either. He only believed it could be done. Do you? The tears coursed down a face full of fear, uncertainty, and pain. I turned and left, my footsteps the only sound in the deserted theater. I had one more stop.
That was awesome. That was one hell of a fucking monologue.
Visiting Scarlet had been a challenge. It was nothing compared to arriving at the Nitty Kitty. Edgar's face waited for me. Forever young, forever gone. I stood there for I don't know how long, looking at him, at all the flowers around his memorial. Who else had he touched?
We're actually playing this seriously now, and it's quite touching.
Had I done this unknown cat justice? I tried, at least, as I promised I would. It was time.
Welcome back.
Bartholomew was looking out of the window when I entered, but he'd clearly been expecting me. He stood tall and steady. No whiskey in the air this time. Nothing but the scent of expectation.
Cuddles?
Bartholomew?
I've heard. Desiree. If all she wanted was money, she could have just asked.
Money was only the start. What Platy really wanted was power. A Magtheridon was bankrolling her, but she saw that as just a temporary arrangement.
A Magtheridon, confusing wealth with influence once more. They will need a reminder of what happened the last time they tried that.
All right. Anyway, I came here because I thought you might have some questions that I could answer.
I have just one. Why? Why would Desiree have done this? Why go after Edgar?
Why? Just bad luck, an accident. She wasn't interested in Edgar except as a means to get closer to you. You were always her goal. He simply showed up at the wrong time.
She wanted to kill me?
No, not kill, just break down, I guess. She's jealous of what you have, and she wanted it for herself. She felt you hadn't earned it, and wanted to see you lose it so she could take the remains for herself.
Hadn't earned it? Oh, Desiree, you fool. All these decades on, and I've learned nothing. I see into people, Cuddles. I find what drives them, and I use that to control them. And it works!
Until it doesn't.
Do you think I don't see that now? It's become painfully obvious that I have a blind spot for a certain type of cat. I tell myself I know their secrets, but I do not. One of them gave me Edgar all those long years ago, and now another has taken him away. I've answered my own question, it seems. Edgar died because of me.
Honestly, Bartholomew? Yeah. The cat snorted in shocked disbelief at my calm agreement, but I was past caring. Edgar died because of your hubris. Would all of this have happened if you weren't who you are? Unlikely.
One more thrust, Cuddles. The knife has not quite reached my heart.
Tough! I am not here to offer you absolution. Your actions, your choices to become this, to treat the city like your plaything, to slice it up between yourself and Scarlet, have made the cats of this city suffer for years. Don't expect any of us to open our hearts to you now. Unless you think you can threaten the pain to make it go away if you consider your power over us so complete. You know, I think that if you had a chance to give it all up to get him back, but lose everything else in the process, I don't think you would. I finally saw what I had been hunting with my sharp words. Anguish. Not the look of loss or fury, but self-doubt and fear. For the first time, the cat before me looked as weak and mortal as I did, and in exchange for the small satisfaction that gave me, I had a balm. I was wrong about one thing when we last spoke. The note I found near Edgar, a gentle cat in the desert. It wasn't your fault. Well, it was, but that wasn't why he hid it before he confronted Platy. It was a password. He was gonna deliver it to the Catulets to help them bring down the Fluff Ring to win their support.
Support? From the Catulets? I don't.
To put an end to the rivalry between your families, Bartholomew. He didn't know who Scarlet was or your past history. She kept that from him, just as you did. Scarlet says he just wanted peace between the two families, a union to end the constant threat of conflict and make for a better city. I don't think he had any idea it would inadvertently have brought his parents back together. He was simply trying to make things better for all of us. The cat went silent for a long while, and I kept my expression neutral as I watched the tears streaming down his face.
He was our son, and he was the best of both of us.
He turned from me, facing the city, head bowed. I made to leave, but a final thought made me pause and turn back. Your son wanted peace between you and Scarlet. May I suggest trying to finish what he started? The big cat did not respond, but as I turned to leave, I saw his bowed head lift, just a little. And then I left, tossed the club key on the floor on my way out. I won't be going back. I'm done.
Yeah, I actually meant to tell you that. I saw that news so long ago.
put it all together like
I was
that,
going to text
sir.
you and I thought, no, I'll tell you on the
Still
stream.
can't
And then I
believe
saw you
how
come in the
quickly
stream
you
and
Platty.
forgot.
What a novel use of a pile of rubber bands and exercise weights.
Yeah.
Apparently AJ
easy
is shit
as
now.
pie.
Fury's got this, right?
And what luck that she was just standing right next to that open crate of fluff to fall into. I'm just glad you weren't in any danger.
None at all, Tabby. I had a plan the whole time. Don't need to worry about me.
Now, a sensible Jay
Better keep it that way, mister.
would realise
Do you think any
this
of
is
this
the end
will
of the
get through to
game. That's the end of my
Bartholomew or
beer.
Scarlet? Make
I
them
should go to bed now.
reconsider what they do to the city.
Thankfully, I'm not
Honestly, I don't
sensible.
know, Tabs. I don't think they'll stay
I have one
as
beer
they
left.
are, but whether things from here
I'll
get
drink at
better
least
or worse,
some of it
who knows?
before
The
shutting
whole
my shit
city
down.
waits
I'd pan to the other
breathlessly
camera, but
to
it looks
see
like this.
Did Fuzzball call while I was out, by the way? He
Cheers.
said he was gonna send some people around to grab Beatrice at the costume shop.
No dice on that, sir. The chief called. With
He's
congratulations,
the favourite.
by the way. But
He is
said
the
that when they got to the costume shop, it was
well,
already
presumably
cleared out.
favourite,
The
but
only
still has
thing
a
left
chance.
was mannequins posed
See,
in,
it doesn't help when you type words like that. You need to be more specific.
Beatrice was
He's the
apparently
favourite, but still has a
competent enough
chance.
To know when the jig was up. Probably skipped town
There should
the
be
moment
names
she
attached to
got
that,
wind of
surely.
Platty's arrest. With her resources, she could be anywhere by now.
Please pay attention to this.
Whiskers. At least we've stopped the supply
I know we're
of
done,
fluff,
but still.
It feels like we've missed the bigger fish.
We didn't just stop Fluff, sir. We caught a murderer. You did good. Don't beat yourself up.
Yeah, for sure. I just mean, Tabby, is there something wrong with me?
Wrong with you? Oh, sir, of course not. Why are you saying that?
No reason, really. Just something someone said.
I feel like you're
guess I
intentionally
do feel-
typing
I-
wrong
I-
now.
I just worry that I don't see the city like everyone else.
I assume you're talking
when I
about
go out
Fury.
there, I see a different world. I feel like maybe I don't see the grime and the mess and the worst in people. I mean, like, I see it, but I also don't, if that makes sense. Maybe if I'd been more focused and less helpful, I could have caught Platty sooner. Maybe then they would have caught Beatrice. I don't know. Tabby, do I choose not to see how bad things really are in the city sometimes? And does that...
And it's scheduled
make
for
me
the end
worse
of the year
about
as well, isn't it? Like October or something?
Listen to me, Cuddles. I
That's not a
chose to
lot of
work
training
with you
time.
Because you don't see the world like everyone else. It was clear for
Considering
me
AJ's
that
just had a
you
major fight
the way
and
you
Fury
see
retired a few
everything in
months
the
ago,
world is an
surely
opportunity.
neither of them have
The
been
way you
training for a
talk and
fight.
Listen to the cats you meet as if they exist.
So it's going to be a shit show regardless.
The way you don't stop trying
Start of December.
until you find a way. Other people see it too, sir. They see how you act, how you shine
still got
a
Fury.
light into
I
the
still got
city's
Fury in
dark
this.
places. And that gives them hope.
I used to
they
really like
need
Joshua
hope,
as well,
sir.
but then he just
If you
started
had to be less you to
to
catch
be shit.
Beatrice,
I mean, how many times do you
well,
need to
I don't like
lose
that
to the same person?
because you, as you are,
Surely
are what
you
the city needs more of.
Study
cats
more
taking
about
on
what they're
the
doing. You
criminals.
train better
More
to
cats helping the little
fix what
guy.
you fucked up last
More
time.
cats getting
Apparently
excited
not.
about the little things that happen every day.
Don't take this from me. Obviously, I'm not a boxing fan. Don't know the first thing about fucking boxing.
You're gonna make me tear up. Thank you. That's actually made me feel
my
better.
2 pants.
Kinda feel like you know me better than I know myself sometimes.
Anytime, sir. But with all that said, you do have some faults. One in particular.
Is it the licking?
Okay, Cuddles, I'll need a truthful answer to this question. Did you lick the mustard off my sandwich one day? You said as much on Ramon, Cuddles. I heard it very clearly.
Ramon.
You betrayer! I mean that. I was terrified. Yeah, there was a thing. I didn't know what I was saying. Fluff madness. Oh, my head. Come on, Tab. Do you really think I'm capable of that? I respect your sandwiches too much.
Cuddles, you are absolutely capable of licking anything in the entire world.
I'm
So
pretty much on par.
I need
Cool.
to know if I ate a sandwich that you had previously licked.
Yeah, but, like, do you really need to know, though? In the grand scheme of things, tongues appear, things get licked, sandwiches get eaten, Firth rolls on. What even is licking, if you really think about it, Tabs? Whoop, telephone call, gotta get this, Tab. Sorry, could be another case, hey!
I am not done with you, mister.
Not about our investigations. We don't like sandwiches. How can I help you?
Hi there. I'm looking for a short cat who can't keep his tongue in his mouth.
Trick! Oh, so good to hear from you. Tabby, it's Trick.
Hi, Trick.
Oh, it's
How's things
the,
in
the brother,
Pashan?
right?
Well, that's why I'm calling, bro.
The wolf
I
brother.
think I need your help. Something is happening.
Setting up for a sequel.
Big, and I need help investigating it because I don't think the honey's going to be enough this time.
Yep, I'm ready for it. Bring me the sequel, which will potentially never come. Hi, Harriet. Welcome back. How was singing? I want to know what you sang. You'd left before I got to know what sort of songs you sang. I mean, naturally, when we're talking about choirs, based on my history, I assume hymns and shit, but also I was in a school choir. Krusty was in the same school choir, Gracious Bears, making music since fucking day dot. Yeah, we sang all sorts of bullshit in there, like A Whole New World. I'll always remember our choir guy one day saying, right, you guys need to do this, you guys need to do that, you guys need to do this. Like talking about like the sopranos and the altos and the trebles. And he got to us and he was like, you two, I don't know what you're doing, but keep doing it. Because our voices had broken at that point, so we were still technically doing like the soprano parts, but we were doing it an octave lower. It was cool. It was cool. It was good shit. It was fun, thank you. I used to sing choral stuff, probably similar to you, but this is a pop choir. Yeah, okay, so what the fuck's a pop choir? What were you singing? What were you singing? I'm very glad you managed to get here in time for the credit, so I could at least ask these questions. We will nip over to the shortest after hours of all time in a moment. Oh, mate.
Oh, Ramon, it was the biggest scene I've ever seen in my life!
Why is there a grave for the fucking tape recorder? It's been a long... Right, thank you for joining us on this journey. It's been a long road to here. A 5-year lot... Right, okay, so we're probably going to pick up the next story in, what, 2027? Am I still going to be streaming in 2027? I'll be 42 in 2027. That's terrifying. My oldest son will be an adult. That's scary. That we developed in the evenings and on weekends, and whenever we had a free moment, we poured everything we had into it, and the result is that Cuddles, Tabby, and all the other characters become truly special to us. The world we made for them is one we'll never forget. We hope that exploring it was an experience that made you smile and laugh, and brought a little joy into the world. Meow meow, Wills, and Big D. That's not what they said, that's what I said. William and Daniel, that's me and Dan, innit? We made this. Oh, there's a cat! P.S. A very special thanks to our senior motivational officer. Meow. I am definitely not the only person that has done that. I can't be, surely. Fantastic. And there it is! We did the game! We did the game! Ah. For the sake of YouTube, live, laugh, Limp Bizkit. I can't wait for there to hopefully be another one of these. I've had a good time with this. Streaming this for 6 streams every night consistently. I've had a pretty good time. It's been a nice change of pace. I love point and click games. This is my jam. Ever since Simon the Sorcerer 2 suckered me in. No, Simon the Sorcerer 1 technically. Simon the Sorcerer 1, a demo on the Amiga, sucked me in. But Simon the Sorcerer 2 is my first ever full game. I've got the big box. It's over there in the back. Love that shit. Anyway, yeah, live, laugh, Limp Bizkit. Until I see you next time, motherfucking cat ear deuces.